It's time to play the Is Everything Working game. Because honestly, I have no idea. Alright, let me switch everything right because... Oh god, I can't sit like this. Or I'm gonna have to move the camera. Hold on, I can fix this. Maybe we could... Sorry, this is gonna get awkward for a second. Nope, that's not gonna cut it either. That's probably fine. Hello! It's been a while since A, a Facecam stream, and B, since I've streamed at all. Last week was way crazier than I anticipated because, I don't know why I keep looking to the side, that's weird. Because I ended up going home for the first half of the week, because I was house sitting for my parents. That was last week, right? Yeah. And, you know, I'm sitting for the bar and everything kind of sucks. But we're okay. We're living. It's fine. Everything's definitely fine. Have everything under control. So anyways, I think, hopefully, today we're gonna finish Karma's route. In this game. It's gonna be really exciting. The only thing that I The problem is I don't really remember a ton from last time. I do remember finding out that it's like Beauty and the Beast. He was like a sassy prince, from like a foreign land, and he was cursed because he was rude, I think, and now he's here and we're totally gonna get together. Also, I hope everyone brought a drink. I was gonna have wine, and then I couldn't open the wine by myself. That's where I'm at, so. I instead have a cider, and this is fine. I tried really hard, but I couldn't do it. But it's fine. Oh, Claxy, thank you so much! For 12 months! Wait, why did you say 11 months? I meant 12! No, don't sell yourself short, that's a whole year! Thank you so much! I appreciate it. See, now they're quiet on this screen. I don't understand why the alerts are the way they are, or how to fix it. I'm gonna be honest, so we're gonna roll with it. Let me find... Oh, it changed his name, too! It doesn't say Karma anymore. We're actually gonna call him Claude now. So I think what we're gonna try and do, and I'm hoping Mac will show up, because Mac knows a lot more about this game than I do, and also Devil Kitty, I know you've played this game quite extensively, so you can tell me, how to go about this. How many wrong answers do I need for a bad ending? Like, because I think what we agreed is we do the bad ending before we do the good ending. Like, if you could instruct me on how to do all that good stuff as we go, like I could just make a new file where we do all the wrong endings from here on out, if that's enough, but I'm not sure if that's enough. So, we're gonna continue, I guess. Were we in the middle of a chapter? Is this the start of the chapter? I hope so, because I don't have... Maybe other saves are up here? Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's do it. Oh. Retro Dark Gamer, thank you so much for the host. Enjoy your dancing, Ricky. Apparently, we're still... You're 19? Oh, is it your birthday? Or did your birthday just happen? Happy birthday! That's so exciting. I hope it was a good one. Oh, that's right, we're learning how to fight, because we wanted to learn how to do the swords. Start from chapter 6, then do all the wrong choices? Okay, well, when we get to chapter 10, we'll do that. I'm pretty sure I have saves for that, so we can jump. Yes, Claxy, I do know your birthday is tomorrow. Happy early birthday. Oh, I meant you? You're 19? Why am I 19? I need to assure you that I am much older than 19. Okay, stand straight. Jerry gives me the warning, but too late, on purpose. I can see the smile on her face as she effortlessly slides past my defenses and taps me on the shoulder with her wooden sword. Wow, we suck. Got you. Again. The last few days I've been practicing with Jurian and Garland because Claude still hasn't come out of his room. Oh, that's right. Didn't we have like a really, really awkward... Yes! At the end of the last chapter, Claude is being a dick and pushes you away and you threw the gift you got at him. Yes, because he won't talk to me now. That's right, I do remember that. Also, if I'm looking this way, it's because I'm looking at the chat. So I'm gonna, I have the game in front of me, and the chat's over here. Also, I edited my camera really close to my face. I don't really know why I did that, but we're doing it, it's fine. The knights offered to train me, and right now they're teaching me about ways to hold a sword, because I'm not good enough to learn anything else. Also, let me know if the sound is okay, because I can't tell. This is slow, but Claude did tell me I wouldn't be able to master the sword so quickly. Claude. He made me so angry that one day that I could not even properly give him my gift. Yet I still feel sad that he's not here teaching me himself. Come on, princess, focus. But I'm just thinking about my boy. I jolt out of my reverie and nod at Jurian. Okay. I ready myself for her next strike and once again get tapped, this time on the hip. Garland takes over after Jurian, and then we do rounds where I try to hit them with certain strikes. They're both good at teaching, but it does not feel the same as Claude's instruction. His lessons seemed less like they were out of a book. Don't worry, princess, it always starts out slow. Lan was just as slow at training, but look at him now. Oh, that's right, these two are dating and we love them. Garland whips his head around in Jurian's direction, his face turning deep red. Jurian, that nickname. But you're so much fun to tease, Lan. Aw, damn, she's got him. She beams at him and then laughs at his embarrassed face. Our practice goes on for a few more minutes before the knights tell me to wrap up for the night. I think I'm going to stay out here for a little bit. Princess, you know it's dangerous out here at night. We're gonna die. If I don't return in 10 minutes, you can come back and check on me. Jurian seems unconvinced, but she eventually nods. Fine, but keep your guard up, Princess. I watch the two knights as they head back. I see Garland put his arm around Jurian's waist, pulling her closer. Oh, so cute. Turn away from the sight, ignoring the heavy feeling in my stomach. Oh, Claxie, that's so sweet of you. I'm happy you'll come. We'll try and make it a good one for you. And I'm having an okay day. Today was actually kind of a light day of studying. So we spent about 2 hours today just hanging out, and then Michael went to a friend's house tonight, and I am here. So, wasn't too bad. I'll just practice the swings for 5 more minutes. The only thing I hear in the clearing while I practice is my shallow breathing and the wind in my ears. Something breaks my concentration, however. I see a glimmer of color in the forest and I instantly stop, my hands growing tense on the wooden sword. What was that? I glance around at my surroundings, then I freeze when I feel a hand on my shoulder. I feel someone's breath on my neck. Stab them! This all feels familiar. Is this Claude? Oh, we absolutely are pointing our sword at him. Are you kidding me? How do I right click? Yeah. I will do it. I forget how I was doing this before. We'll do it like that. Return. Nah, I gotta point my sword at him, right? I think he'll be mad if I do this. And also, what if it's not him? That would be super awkward. I feel like we'd better to be safe then. Sorry, right? So I'm gonna point my sword. I'm pretty sure I recognize Claude's hand, but because I know it's him, I also know what he'd want me to do. I duck away from his hand and turn quickly to point my sword. The tip of the wood is at his neck, and for a few stunned moments, I think I've won. Even Claude looks surprised. It's really him! Right now, I'm getting up to the good ending. And then I'm gonna save, and we're gonna run through and get all the wrong choices really fast, and do the bad ending, and then we're gonna do the good ending. Does that make sense? It probably doesn't, but that's what we're gonna do. Oh, Retro Dark Gamer, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. It's really him. But then Claude's hands have moved and he has one hand over my wrist and the other on my sword. Aha, I knew it. Good, Diana, you realized you had an opening, but you broke your concentration. Claude removes his hands, allowing me to lower my sword. I'm sorry, Diana. I feel my breath catch in my throat when Claude holds out the rose pendant that I got for him. I feel my cheeks flush. Yeah, I bought that for you. You accidentally left this beautiful thing in my room when I came to return it. Return it? Yes, you left it in my room, and so I only thought it appropriate to bring it back to you. Does he really think I left it there on accident? Didn't I throw it at him? Wait, okay, I need to be centered. There we go. Why would I leave it in your room on accident? What? I bought it for you, and I wanted to give it to you, but you were acting so strangely and dumb fuck. Claude's eyes widen at the surprise clear on his face. Diana, you bought this for me? Yes, you dumbass. Why does he look so shocked? Claude looks at me in awe for a few moments. His eyes go back down to the locket. He traces a finger around the intricate shape, his eyebrows slowly furrowing. It's to thank you for everything that you've done for me, because I'm trying not to be an asshole anymore. Diana, this is beautiful. He lets the chain fall through his fingers as he stares at the rose pendant with adoration. I feel my heartbeat stutter as he turns to regard me with the same gentle smile. So close. He leans forward and my breathing stops as he reaches out to hold up my glass slipper necklace. He's standing so close to me. Yeah? I've got 2. You really are a good person, Diana. You've completed your second good deed. Oh, did I not already have that? I think some kind of congratulations is in order. Is there anything that you want that I can give you? A kiss? Fairly certain we did. Oh, well, we probably just didn't talk to him about it. I look up at him and notice that Claude's smile doesn't reach his eyes. Oh no, he's still sad. Hang on, no kissing yet. He still looks so sad. I feel like there's so much that I want from Claude, but I do not want to ask for something that might make him sad. I don't actually remember the second good deed. I don't remember. I'm just gonna save this one here because we're not gonna, hang on, let me make sure. You said, oh shoot, we don't have one from chapter 6. We only have one from chapter 7. Is that gonna be okay? Oh yeah, was that, or was that our first one? I don't remember. How many, would someone mind looking up how many bad choices we need? Because we could go from chapter 5, like, it's gonna go fast. We're just gonna skip through. So actually, I could probably save these. Yeah, all in the save spot. Is this save? Yes, okay. Oh god, This is tough. I don't want to ask for something that might make him sad. I mean, I don't know, is a hug too forward? Do you think he might not go for that? Why did he get mad at us again? Does anyone remember? Was it just because I'd want both. Yeah, I want both. Why is both not an option? Did he get mad because of something that had to do with physical contact? Or am I making that up? I might be making that up. Because my gut actually says go for... Yeah, forcing a smile isn't good, but I don't want to, like, invade his personal bubble if he's, like, not ready for it and ask for a hug, because then he'd be sad because he can't give it to me. That's, like, my logic for the other one. I don't want to ask for something that might make him sad. I mean, I'd like to see a CG of a hug. Something was going on, he was getting pissy. Yeah, he was, well, because I think he was jealous. He wants to be with me, you know, whatever. I don't know about this one. I really don't know. Yeah, that's why I'm afraid. He's been keeping his distance from me, so I don't want to, like, push it and be like, hug me now. That would be aggressive, right? But following you're correct. Forcing a smile might make him sad. This is too hard. I'm having a hard time. Quick, flip a coin. Hey Siri. Flip a coin. Did you hear me? Hey Siri. Here, Siri says heads. Siri says heads. I don't know which one is heads. Okay, Siri, this one's on you. I did just save this, right? Yeah, I did. Think chapter 7 would be okay? We can just go from 5. Claude looks at me in surprise. He thinks I'm being foolish for making such a request, doesn't he? I shouldn't have said anything. Before I could say anything else, he hugged me! Claude takes a step forward and wraps me in his arms. He pulls me towards him, and in those moments of silence, all I can hear is his heartbeat resounding in his chest. I can feel his warmth all around me and his fingers clasped gently on my back. It feels so strange. My heart is racing and my knees feel weak. Oh, you were right, following. You were right. I wasn't gonna do it, but you convinced me. You were right. Something like this? He speaks right into my ear. Blush. It's a surprisingly pleasant feeling. Suddenly, Claude makes a noise of distress as he steps away from me. Well, Siri convinced you. Well, yeah, but I probably would have done it after you said that. It did make more sense. All of the warmness that was pressed against me 1 moment ago is gone. Oh god! Oh god, that was scary! Is this a horror game? No, I did not like that. I didn't like it. Hang on, I'm gonna fix my camera one more time. I'm sorry. You're gonna see a weird... I'm gonna move my camera a little bit further down. I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah, that's... I'm gonna scoot it over a little bit too. I tested it a little bit and then I, like, substantially changed my sitting position before I started streaming. It was scary, right? Like, am I on the floor? No, I'm sitting at my desk. It's just my, webcam is on top of my second monitor, which is very tall. It's much taller than me, and my chair is not very tall. So yeah, that's what's happening. I'm not on the floor, no. That would be awful. Karma suddenly stops, eyes wide. He puts his hand on his chest and takes a step away from me, his fingers clutching at the fabric of his shirt. Oh no! Help him! What's wrong? Claude has a pained... Wait, did I read that as Karma and it said Claude? I'm sorry. Has a pained expression on his face, only making me more anxious. Not now. Oh no, his curse. Claude, are you okay? What's wrong? Diana, don't worry about it. He lowers his hand with the pained smile slowly fading from his face. This does little to reassure me. Is it my fault you were locked in your room for so long? You just look so pained to be anywhere near me. Oh god, is this gonna be our D&D campaign? No, most definitely not. I was feeling under the weather. And also bitter. Bitter? That's the worst thing to say to someone who's worrying about you, I know. Why would he feel bitter? But it's not for you to worry about, darling. For now, we should head back. It's late and you need rest. I just got back from patrol, so I would like to rest as well. Is there anything else I can do for you? No, sweet Diana, you've already done enough for me. He clutches the rose locket to his chest and sighs out a little with a gentle smile. This smile feels real to me. This is a beautiful gift, and I will treasure it always. Thank you, Diana. Oh, you're welcome, babe. Love you. Now, shall we head back? I nod at him, and we silently walk back to the March-In. We made it back to the tavern. I feel tired, but also lighter than I have for weeks. Claude wishes me a good night before slowly walking off to his room, holding the rose locket I gave him tightly. Oh, and now it's the next day. Today I'm walking around town to do some errands. With Claude. Oh, he's here. It has been quite a while since we've done this. Though we're here to run errands, there's also something else that drew me into town today. I feel like all these feelings are gonna go out the window when we get to Rumple. Am I gonna hate him? Because both you and Mac have said that he's the absolute worst. Yesterday, Waltz came back to the March-In and told us of an announcement the king was making today. Apparently that announcement had been posted for at least a week's time, but Waltz had only caught on to it after hearing about it from the crowds after one of his puppet shows. I'm not sure what this announcement entails, but I feel that I need to see the king make it with my own eyes. I can see more people milling about than usual, which means most of them must be waiting for the king to speak. I have a bad feeling about this. It's not strange for the king to make announcements, but this feels so sudden. And with everything else that's happened to me, I feel on edge. Ugh. Wow, Diana, you made these bags sound a lot lighter than they'd actually be. Stop complaining, Miss Karma. You get valuable experience out of carrying bags. Seeing Claude complain is amusing, especially since I know he can handle the load. I feel like a servant. What does that make me when you... when you made me carry all those bags before? An assistant? I roll my eyes at him. We're both working at the March-In, you know. And then the thought strikes me. What do you even do at the March-In? I mean, Rumple's my least favorite. Well, we'll get there. Let's just enjoy this one for now. Claude looks surprised at my question, but then he quickly smiles at me. I train the knights, of course. I also attract customers with my beautiful reputation. I start laughing and Claude's face flushes. Darling, I get the feeling you're laughing at me. I wonder. We finish up the rest of our errands and then sit down in the town plaza to rest. Claude leaves briefly and then returns with a slice of cake for both of us to share as a snack, hell yeah. I have a lot of things I want to ask him, and now feels like the right time to do so. May I ask you a question? Of course, darling, anything. Do you enjoy dressing like a woman? I don't mind it, really. I appreciate the beauty in anything. You girls get to wear quite an assortment of lovely dresses and makeup. It's quite beautiful. I feel more comfortable in my own clothes, but I don't mind dresses. I guess if you had to wear a dress for so long, you'd get used to it. I have another question. And what would that be? God, that's a mood. When I was in your room the other day, you spoke about a woman. Were you talking about the witch who cursed you? Oh, no, the woman I was talking about. He suddenly goes silent and lowers his head. His expression fades Oh no, sad music time. His expression fades into something more melancholy and I feel my heart lurch. Maybe I shouldn't have brought this up. To my surprise, Claude continues talking. Shortly after I came to Angiel, there was a woman that I met whose smile was radiant as sunshine. She was beautiful, and when she laughed, everything felt right about the world. Hearing him talk about her makes me uncomfortable. Am I jealous? Claude watches me quietly, as if he's measuring my expression. Eventually, he goes back to speaking. It almost sounded like Xenoblade music for a second. I knew her for many months. Time passed and I thought we were truly in love. And then Oh, my rogue would say the same thing. Don't worry. He goes silent for a few moments, his eyes distant, his expression pained. Well, some things happened and I realized she only loved me because of my curse. She was drawn to me just as any other woman is. She seems so genuine in comparison to the other women, but in the end, Claude trails off and lets out an exasperated sigh. You were truly in love with her? I was. I've dated many women, but I've never fallen in love with someone who has honestly loved me back. So then the last person he loved was that one woman. Claude looks at me and for a few moments he does not speak. Diana, do you mind if I ask you a question? No, I don't mind. Have you ever loved anyone? My mother, of course. I was referring to a romantic kind of love. Romantic kind of love? What's that? What does that kind of love feel like? Oh, I was kidding. Girl. I guess it's a fair question if you have never been in love before. Allow me to enlighten you. He smiles at me and it's surprisingly genuine. It can feel simultaneously like floating and sinking. Your heart stutters and you worry about small things, about offending this other person in some way. You wonder if they'll like what you're wearing, or if they prefer a sandwich to a casserole when you treat them for dinner. You begin to find beauty in all of the things that they do. Their presence makes you feel complete in a way you had never thought of before. You try to imagine life without that person and find that you cannot. To even consider such a thing is painful, so much so that it feels like it might break your heart. Claude continues talking, but my mind is already whirling. Though he phrases things in a way that still feels unnecessarily dramatic, I feel a tinge of familiarity. I'm gonna reserve my judgment on his curse, but if it's like what I think it might be, I'm gonna go off, because this is actually my D&D campaign. The things he's describing, those are the things I feel when I'm with him. Before I can say anything, we hear the sound of hooves, and the both of us turn. I can see a procession of knights, along with the king on his horse. Oh, hey Dad, what's up? What's good? He normally rides into town like this, but today he's not smiling, and there are way too many knights riding with him. And is that? Oh no, this guy! That's right, I almost completely forgot about this guy. Sir Alcester? Let's go find a place to stand and watch. As you wish. Claude walks with me into the crowd gathering around the king, and we find a spot to spectate at the very edge, closer to the alleyways. Hi Meg, how are you? I was hoping you'd come so that we can talk about this game. I forgot, my dad is kind of hot. My beloved citizens of Angiel, I have come before you today to make an important announcement. The dude, oh yeah, that's right, that is Fitz's dad. Not this guy, this is my dad. Ever since I was given this crown, I have sworn to live my life for the people and to rule in all fairness so that our kingdom could enjoy great peace. The crowd breaks into applause. Yeah, cool. I stare at the king, an uneasy feeling in my stomach when I notice that there is sadness in his eyes, though he is smiling. Then I notice Sir Alcester appears to be hiding a smile. What, that he's kinda hot? I don't know. I do not like where this is going. The king's speech goes on for long minutes after that. The movie, not his actual speech. With him detailing the commitments he made, the goals he set, and finally his love for the people, blah blah blah, who cares. The audience around us claps and cheers, but Claude and I are silent. Something's not right. I nod in response. Yeah, he ain't hiding the smile, that kid. To this day, I keep this promise. I would never break this oath, for it is the foundation on which I rule. The audience claps again. God, stop clapping! but I am silent, watching the king intently. Unfortunately, the unwelcome news that I bring to you today gives me reason to hand this foundation over to someone else. I have fallen terminally ill. Oh no, Dad! The king's proclamation is met with shocked and angry chattering from the audience. I cannot hear anything that's being said over the cacophony of voices, but I know that the audience is dissenting. I stiffen as I stare at the king. Scoot over so I'm in the middle. He's lying. I could tell by the firm set of his jaw and the way his eyes flicker across the crowd faster than they ought to. The king has lied to me so many times before that I can recognize when he does it. I know that this unfortunate news must come as a shock, but this is an illness for which there is no current cure. As for the question of my successor, he trails off for a few moments, and I think I see something in his eyes that hints at urgency, but I'm not sure why. I am dying. Goodbye. Crown Princess Emmeline is unmarried and still too young to rule on her own. I feel a pang of irritation and confusion. God, I hate her. Another lie. Emmeline could rule just fine with the help of Sir Mithros and the others. After much thought, I have come to the conclusion that, I see, that our kingdom, which still continues to face danger from the witches, is best put in the capable hands of the commander of the Order of Caldera, Sir Alcester. What? I cannot hide my shock. The rest of the audience reacts similarly, their sudden outburst a testament to their confusion. While I will be providing support and assistance from the sidelines, I cannot in good grace continue to wear this crown when I know I cannot serve my people as they deserve. Simply put, I believe that the witches have gained more power in the recent months and that Sir Alcester is best suited to deal with these conflicts. You're not wearing a crown, though. It's symbolic. It's a symbolic crown. Alternately, it's invisible. The fairy tale curse runs more rampant these days, and there have been more reports of incidents involving magic. The murmuring continues, except now the townsfolk sound panicked. This cannot be true. I do not miss the reluctance in the king's next words. Sir Alcester has also suggested a number of remedies to our laws, especially concerning our security and work hours. This doesn't sound good. I believe that Sir Alcester can better rule this country in these turbulent times. Please show him all the love and loyalty you have shown me. No, I won't. That bastard. Claude has a foul expression on his face and his words feel heavy, even in a low whisper. I know the king. He takes every duty upon himself and he would never hand his crown to someone else. Once Sir Alcester comes to stand on the podium, he silences them with a glare. Citizens of Angiel, I swear to you that I will serve you as well as Gennaro has. That being said, I also believe some changes will need to be made. You're all slaves now. Sir Alcester continues to speak. He mentions things like curfews for safety, extended work hours, and additional taxes to go towards the knights, but I'm slowly beginning to block out the drone of his voice. I think do people know when a fairy tale curse happens? Because, like, I know it was ours just weird in that people forgot about us. Like, that's just part of our thing, right? Maybe? I think that's a thing. Like, I think they might know about other people's fairy tale curses, but everyone just, like, lives in the margin. I don't remember how that works exactly. What is going on? No, Alcester. I don't completely... Everyone forgot you were ever there. Yeah, but is that just me? Or is that... Well, only other cursed people are aware that I exist and that I'm the princess. Yeah, but they don't forget, like, people don't forget that Karma existed. Like, the people in his country. I assume they know that he existed. Like, everyone forgot about me because that was part of my curse, because I'm not important. You know. Rod. Yeah, everyone knows about him, but everyone also knows that he's cursed. So I think people know that people are getting cursed. It's just me. I'm the weird one. Yes, that's right. Force the king into the charade. The king stands behind Alcester with his hands clasped, his eyes alert, but there is a helplessness to them that I've never seen before. It isn't long before the crowd's unsettled murmuring becomes agitated whispering. I am stunned when Claude cups his hand to his mouth and starts shouting. There's only one king! King Gennaro! Wow, are we gonna start a riot? Claude grips my hand and starts leading me through the outskirts so that people cannot spot him as he continues to shout. Hell yeah! The crowd begins to chant along with Claude and they draw nearer to the stage where my father and Alcester are standing. There's only- oops, sorry, I accidentally right-clicked. There's only one king, King Gennaro! There's only one king, King Gennaro! Let's go, Diana. The crowd's right next to the platform now and the chant carries on. Alright, let's book it. They can't know it was me. Claude pulls me behind him and my mind is on my father and on his desperate eyes. Oh, Dad, no. Hours later, the Merchant's Tavern is chaotic. Incite revolution! People are talking over each other trying to relay a scene that they saw in town today. Every visitor here is talking about what they witnessed. I've been in a corner of the room this entire time, trying to understand everyone but failing. Delora and Parfait are not here to calm all this chaos. Oh, here he is. Hey, Princess, how are you feeling? I almost jump when I hear Rumple's voice because honestly, I don't think I've talked to you in like 3 chapters. Surprised? I can feel when a damsel's in distress, milady. Guys, I'm gonna hate him too. I'm really not in the mood for your flirting, Rumple. I hope all of the options in his route involve kicking his ass. Oh, my apologies. I thought you might have wanted some cheering up. Kill him. Just kill him. Just kill him right now. Where's your partner? It has been a while since you spoke to him. He went out to town to survey the situation. The last time we spoke to him was when he like got punched in the face or whatever. Hang on, I'm shifting my position again. I'm sitting with my legs up. Okay. Karma doesn't do anything around the tavern, but he does a whole lot for you, doesn't he? Don't get sassy. I suppose that's the least a man in love can do. Ugh, whatever. I feel myself blush. What is Rumple going on about? Princess, you're pink. I am not. My mind feels all scrambled now. This is all Rumple's fault. Kill him. Thankfully, before Rumple can continue talking, the doors open and Delora walks inside to call all merchant boarders into the reception room. When I step into the reception room, I'm surprised to see 2 familiar figures standing beside Parfait. Oh, what's up, guys? Good to see you. So conflicted about Rod still. You know, I look at him and I'm like, God, I love him. And then I'm like, he is my stepbrother. I don't think we should date. Emmeline and Rod. Family's here. Both of them look downtrodden and discouraged. Everyone's noticeably shocked as they step inside. The prince and princess? Where did they come from? Also, considering in the prologue the correct option was to throw the tray of food at him. Yes, okay, good. So I'm hoping that's gonna carry on through his route and we just get to throw various objects at him. Rumple is not a fun flirt. No, he's not. What's happening at the palace? What of Queen Ophelia? Yeah, where did she go? She's dead. We need silence in the room, everyone. Delora raises her voice, effectively causing everyone to pause. She glances at Parfait, who nods, and then turns to look at Rod and Emmeline. Princess Emmeline, if you would tell everyone what you told Delora and I. The room is unnaturally quiet as Emmeline begins her story. She starts with the events of 1 week ago. In the middle of a family oh my god! In the middle of a family dinner, Alcester burst in with soldiers and seized her, Rod, and Ophelia in front of the king. Sir Alcester said that if the king didn't hand over his crown, he would kill us. We had no idea a coup would be staged. The 3 of them were taken down to the prison cells, with Ophelia taken to a separate cell. Sir Fitzgerald helped us escape, but only just barely. Fritz, are you openly disobeying your father? I hope that he's safe. Alcester wanted to kill the king. I'm sure that he still will. But he has no reason to. The king's already handed over his crown. I speak before even realizing. Everyone stares at me, including Rod and Emmeline. Alcester's a foul man. I only think he usurped the throne now without violence because he wants less resistance from the people. He never spoke up to my father before. Did you just say father? Oh yeah, Emily doesn't know who I am. It's a long story, Emily looks between Rod and I, her expression confused. You know each other? We do? Emmeline looks like she wants to say something, but she remains silent. Our mother is still inside the palace. We need to save her somehow, and Sir Fitzgerald. What happened to Fritz? We don't know. He helped us escape, but we were spotted at the last minute. He told us to run ahead and leave him behind. We didn't see him again after that, and we couldn't just wait, so Rod brought me here. Right now, we need to piece together the situation as quickly as we can, and then we need to figure out a way to save the king. I knew Alcester was up to something, but I never thought it would escalate into this. Jurian, what do you know about this? Garland and I weren't stripped of our titles because we disobeyed Alcester's orders. It was because we overheard Alcester plotting something and tried to tell the king of his plot. We gave him a warning, but the king did not believe us. Not with Alcester and Mithros whispering in his ears. Oh yeah, Mithros is also evil, isn't he? Is that the diamond boy? The triangle guy? Or am I thinking of a different guy? I don't remember. The king didn't think Alcester was possible of such a betrayal. He thought we were trying to turn him against Alcester for our own gain. Which guy? Yes. The diamond dude. And so Alcester stripped us of our titles and banished us from the palace. Lady Parfait found us, and while we were happy to help out at the tavern, we also intended to eventually do something about the mess in the palace. So Alcester's been planning to do this all this time. Oh man, and now we're gonna go to bed. Yes, right. He was an asshole. I remember. When part for the night, Parfait and Delora take Rod and Emily to a room that they can share. What? There aren't enough rooms in this place for them to have their own room? It has been decided that they will be harbored here at the March-Inn, a place that Emmeline apparently knew about but never came to because she wasn't cursed. Well, Rod did say that his family knew he was cursed. I noticed Emmeline looking at me many times throughout the night, but she never asked me anything. Coward. The next few days are a muddled mess. Everyone's busy trying to find out what happened and what can be done to help the king. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe she didn't want to be by herself. It was a scary day. I'm sweeping the tavern half-heartedly one day, my thoughts on everything but my chores. Everyone's been trying to do something to help out the last few days. That's true. I just, thought because they were opposite genders, they might want their own room, but Also, I forget that they're actual siblings, and I'm the step-sibling sometimes, so that would be a little weird. Though I've gone on quite a few trips into town with Claude to search for information, I haven't been able to find much. I feel like she might come back. She might be more important in Fritz's route, because he's the Royal Guard dude. So, maybe we'll get to see more of her there. I feel so useless. I'm finally on my break, so I decided to go into the reception room to rest. Is Emmeline gonna be in here? Yay! Oh, we can hang out. When I step inside, I notice Emmeline sitting on the couch. She waves me over as soon as she sees me. She hasn't really openly spoken to me since she's been here. Parfait and Delora have been trying to hide her so as not to cause a ruckus in the March-Inn. Rumors are dangerous now. You're Diana, right? Yes. Rod told me about your curse. He said that you're the king's blood daughter. I'm really sorry. I'm shocked by Emmeline's sudden outburst. What? I didn't mean to, but I took your place. How could I forget my own sister? We're not blood related. That doesn't matter. I would love you regardless. Oh, she's so cute. Emmeline was always trying to take me out and do things. Emmeline was always trying to take me out and do things with me back when I was still in the palace. I distanced myself from her because I thought the king loved her more than he loved me. I still think that maybe he does. We weren't close. Oh, that was mean. That was so mean. I barely spoke to you or to Rod. Didn't he tell you that? He did. Wow, I am such a bitch. But perhaps now we can turn over a new leaf? God, she keeps trying. Emmeline is as stubborn as always. I have more things to worry about than being her friend. I have to go. God, she's so mean. I walk off before the conversation can continue. Oh, help. Oh, no, she's sad. I'm so sorry. If I hadn't been cursed and remained in the palace, would Sir Alcester have taken me hostage too? I don't know. Bruh, whatever. Who cares? The hours tick by, and as the tavern is emptied for the day, Delora calls everyone together to explain what she and Parfait have pieced together about the situation. Alright, everyone. We've come across some new information. I know, we were almost friends, man. The first is that Alcester's cracked down on the riots in town. Anyone seen protesting his rule is thrown in prison. The king always valued the people's opinions. Alcester does not want opinions. He only wants to rule with an iron fist. Our patrols have shown that there is overall more security in the palace and around town. They've been charged with keeping people quiet in whatever ways they possibly can. As we heard from the prince and princess, things are most turbulent in the palace. The king is still alive, but it's unlikely he'll stay that way for very long. One thing is clear. Given Alcester's motives to take over the kingdom, I doubt he'll rest until the king is dead. The king's men have turned against him, and even if there are loyal soldiers still left in the palace, we cannot contact them right now. Rescuing the king and queen will be on us then. We just so happen to have people in this tavern that have a shot at rescuing them. Prince Rod has the key to a secret passage we can use to break into the palace. Secret passageway? But only the king and commander of the knights have a key to that passage, so how did they get a copy? Who's going to join us on this mission? Me! I will. Jurian and Garland both volunteer immediately, followed shortly by Claude and Waltz. I'll go too. The room goes quiet as I step forward and volunteer. Princess, we can't just allow you to put yourself in danger. I look at Claude, who's staring at me, shocked. I took up the sword so I could protect those I care about. Princess, you don't have nearly enough practice. Watch me! But I can help. I still have time to learn. I agree with Parfait, Princess. The palace isn't the place for you to try out your newfound sword skills. Then you may as well chain me up, because I refuse to stay here while you all go save the king. Princess. Well, she has been practicing with the rest of us. Don't encourage her, Jurian. Yes, girl, thank you. But it's not like any of us can stop her anyway. You're right, the princess is quite stubborn. Claude agrees with Jurian, but I can tell he does not like the idea of me going along with them. If only we had the time to get reinforcements from Karma's country. Karma's country? Brigantia. How is it possible that a Brigantian citizen can simply ask for reinforcements? Don't even answer him. Just, he can sit in the corner. You're here? You're here. Karma's the crown prince of Brigantia. There's some shuffling in the room as everyone turns to gawk at Claude. Rumple, Anise, Rod, and Emmeline all look shocked by this revelation. You're the lost prince? Lost prince. Sounds like such a tragedy, doesn't it? Anise suddenly looks distressed as she fiddles her thumbs. All this time and I never knew. I'm so sorry, Your Highness. There's no need for formalities, Anise. But I am the lost prince, after all. I keep my lineage a secret because right now I'm just a normal commoner. But you're the prince. Couldn't you still ask for reinforcements? Even if I did ask for reinforcements, I'm pretty sure they would never come in time. Besides, I can't go back to my kingdom yet. I cannot go back while he's still cursed. Conversation continues in a more solemn tone. Eventually we start speaking of our plan to enter the palace. While all the details are finalized, I repeat everything to myself to make certain that I know what is meant to happen. Waltz will lead us to the palace then, and Jurian and Garland will follow right behind him, watching for the most immediate enemies. Leave it to us. We'll deal with any resistance before it touches you, Princess. And Karma will be watching from the back along with Delora. A witch and a prince for backup. Delora smiles wryly. Claude rolls his shoulders. I'd like to think of us as more the closing act. Though if all goes according to plan, we'll have no need for either the opening or closing act. It's a small task force, which is better. The smaller the better. The last thing we want is to be noticed. We decide to meet again over the course of the next week to finalize our plan and carefully survey the situation in town before parting. Claude is taken to training me, Jurian, and Garland at the same time. Just the other day, he had all of us attack him together. Even though I am nowhere near as good as a trained knight, I still managed to hit him once. Hell yeah, killing it. I feel like things are coming to some sort of conclusion, and yet I still haven't done 3 good deeds. Today we finalized our plans for getting into the palace. We have mapped out where the king and Ophelia must be in the prisons, where the guards might be positioned, and how we plan on sneaking in. Oops. Whoa. I sit down on my bed and I'm about to lay down when I hear something. Oh, what's up? What? Knocking is a cool thing. Did I not knock last time? Who didn't knock to go into whose room? Was it me? It probably was me. I think I was the asshole, so never mind. I didn't knock for him. I have no room to talk. But I was offended that I didn't knock. Everything's coming together in chapter 8. Uh-oh. Hello, love? Ah! Ma, you're red. Were you thinking about me? I noticed he has one hand on his chest tonight, but then he has been doing that more often lately. I noticed it during practices and sometimes when I catch his eyes. You haven't knocked on the door to his room twice. Okay, but I've called Diana out every time she's done that, saying that she's a bitch, so... Is he sick? Darling? I shake myself at the sound of Claude's voice. We're basically dating. What if I was changing? You could have knocked. Well, you didn't seem to have a problem when you walked in on me changing without announcing yourself. Oh, snap, he went there. That's different. He strolls inside and steps closer to me. He smiles at me mischievously. Oh, how so? It's not. Cat got your tongue? Claude shakes his head, his smile softening. I really didn't mean to come in to disturb you. I just have something important I needed to say to you. Claude kneels in front of me and furrows his eyebrows. Are we getting proposed to? Or is it time to get married? Oh god. Oh, this is so cute. I want to insist you reconsider going to the palace with us. As Parfait and Delore have said many times, it will be dangerous. Nothing you say is going to change my mind. I want to do what I can to help everyone. Yes, and that terrifies me. Terrifies you? If your stubbornness leads you to putting your neck out there for someone, I would never forgive myself for your injuries. If you want to help me, stay here where you'll be safe. I'm not some damsel that needs to be protected. Diana, all I want is for you to stay safe so that when we save your father, you can face him with a smile. I won't be able to face my father unless I'm one of the people to save him. Stubborn as always. Yeah, why did you even come in here? I sigh, irritation welling up in my stomach at the look on Claude's face. He's calling me stubborn, but he's being stubborn about this. You said I've improved with my sword fighting. You have. You've improved so much because of your resilience and drive and because you're genuinely interested. Stubborn all around. It's because I have a good teacher. Your compliment is gentle music to my ears. Your compliments mean a lot to me, Diana. My eyes fixate on his soft smile. Kiss him! Another gentle crinkles at his eyes. Our eyes lock, and for a few moments I'm aware of a slight energy between us. Oh my god, just make out. Please, God, just make out. I glance away hurriedly, not even entirely sure what would happen if I kept staring at him. My heart beats unsteadily in my chest. Earlier today, I comforted your sister when she started crying about the things that had happened in the palace. Kiss already! Emmeline, why would he comfort her? Oh, God, I hate her. I saw her crying downstairs in the reception room earlier today without anyone there. She's a rather sweet girl. I keep thinking that the two of you are completely different. You're both strong-willed and stubborn, but she wears her emotions on her sleeve while you keep it all inside you. I am not hiding anything, if that's what you're implying. Mother always told me crying was weak. Claude stands up and leans forward. Before I know it, I'm in his arms. Ah, kiss! Come on. Oh, ah. Diana, I'm always here for you. I feel flustered again. Alright. These answers are, one is what I probably should say, and the other one is what I would say. Take your pick of which one you think is which. I feel flustered again and my mind feels foggy. I can barely comprehend what's in my mind or in my heart. Ugh. So romantic. Okay, wait, we gotta save. Okay. I mean, I feel like we should probably say thank you. I feel like that's probably the better thing to say. Mother applying toxic masculinity to her daughter. If it's I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say that this read is me and be done. You never need to thank me, Diana. But you've done so much for me. It's not just the sword fighting, it's your patience, your company, your saving me when I needed help. That's not true. I'm pretty sure that I'm the most selfish person in this tavern. All I ever want is things for myself. Nailed it! God, I've been killing the end of this route. Did everyone notice that? I've gotten all 3 right this chapter. Not even cheating. Damn, I'm good. I never thought you were selfish, Claude. He puts a hand to my cheek and looks at me solemnly. You don't think that me wanting you is... What? Ah! God, it's scary when that happens. I don't like it. Suddenly he steps back, his hand on his chest again, his breathing heavy. I stare at Claude with wide eyes. Claude, are you okay? Wanting you! I'm fine. He sighs out slowly, but he sounds obviously pained. I'll go get Anise. No. I'm fine. I swear, it's just a spell of dizziness. But you... He manages a small, tight-lipped smile before he straightens and shakes his head. His hands are visibly shaking. I must be tired. But Claude, do not tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want them to worry. Why is he always so stubborn? He's obviously in pain. I actually think this legit might be my D&D campaign. That's the problem. I clench my hands into fists as I frown at him. Why must you always be so secretive? You're keeping something from me, Claude. I'm sorry, Diana. Claude abruptly leaves the room, leaving me with my fragmented thoughts. Aw, man. Legit. I gotta text Michael. I think this is actually gonna shape up to be Soleil and Cedric. Well, you get to talk about it tomorrow if things go smooth, hopefully. Today, I will land another hit on you, Karma. If you can, darling, I welcome the challenge. Princess, your side is open. Ah! I bring my sword up closer to my side as Garland strikes me. Tonight's the first night I get to use a real sword, as opposed to a practice sword. Hell yeah. The sounds of metal clashing echo into the night. Is this what a real battle feels like? Probably not. We've been practicing under skirmish conditions for the last few days. Since tomorrow's the day we enact our plan, we're doing some last-minute practice. Remember, fighting back-to-back is better than doing it alone. Claude dodges Jurian's sword as he speaks, but I notice he seems to be taking special care not to look in my direction. He's been fine for the last few days, but I'm not sure when his pain will return. If only he'd tell me what was wrong with him. Aw, man. When Claude finally calls the end of practice, we're all exhausted. Good job, everyone. You'll all be fine tomorrow. Garland turns to face me, a soft expression on his face. Garland does? Oh, cool. And if it comes down to it, Jurian and I will protect you. Garland looks over his shoulder at Claude. Both of you. That's our job as knights. I'm quite capable of protecting myself, but I do appreciate the offer. It's late. We should all get some rest. The two knights excuse themselves, leaving me with Claude. Diana, you should go to bed. No, we have to kiss. Princess? I have a feeling I won't sleep much tonight anyways. Be that as it may, you should still try. I'm about to retire for the night as well. Oh god. I don't know about this one at all. See, I want to talk to you has several meanings. Some of them good, some of them bad, and I have no way of knowing which one this is referring to. You know what I mean? I want to keep practicing is pretty straightforward. Do you think if we say I want to keep practicing, then we'll also talk? That's probably a thing, right? I don't know. What do you guys think? Soliciting opinions. Devil Kitty, you're not helping. You don't help me. You just put emotes and it's really cute. And I love them. But you don't help me. Which I respect. I get it. Following, I need your logic again. I need your good logic. Help. Should I ask Siri to flip a coin again? I mean, I don't know. I feel like this is hard. This one's hard, right? I always overthink these. I'm not saying anything. You guys are mean. That's what's happening here. You guys are being mean to me. Practicing is fun. I mean, it's a reason. Like, I feel like if we're just like, I want to talk to you, he's like, we can talk tomorrow. Let's go to bed. I'm gonna say practicing. I think we'll keep it light. Won't do anything serious because clearly something's up. Shit. If you overexert yourself, your reflexes will be slow tomorrow. Nowhere near as good as Julian and Garland. You sure you won't reconsider going? No, so please stop insisting I reconsider. Okay, yeah, this seems wrong. This seems wrong. I remember no right answer. Alright, that seemed like that seemed bad. I'm gonna go with the other one. About what? Claude takes a step back and I stare as his hand absently moves to his chest. Are you really okay, Claude? I've been perfectly fine this past week. He's lying. He's obviously in pain. Liar. Why do you have to keep your pain a secret? How did you know? Why won't you talk to me? Yeah, okay, I mean, I get it. God, this feels like taking a practice test where I'm like, I'm down to 2 right answers, and then I pick the wrong one, and I'm like, I understand. But unfortunately, on the bar exam, there's no save states. You can quote me on that. I told you before that some things are better kept a secret, Princess. Claude sighs out, then leans forward to set a hand on my head. Diana, promise you'll stay behind me if we're attacked. And if at any point it looks like we may not make it, you're to run as fast as you can back to the merchant. Use her 50-50, then phone a friend. No, you can't blow both of those at the same time. But that's cowardly. Diana, don't you remember what I said before? Sometimes running is the right thing to do. Never run into an impossible situation. Instead, live to fight another day. Promise me you'll stay behind me. Please, give me the peace of mind. Oh, God. Yeah, you can. That's one of the most well-known strats. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a waste. But I get it. If you legit have no idea. I don't want to promise that because I don't think I will. So I feel like I shouldn't lie. But, you know, one of the cardinal rules of dating sims is tell them what they want to hear. So, like, maybe we should? If I'm playing this how I, as this protagonist, I would absolutely not promise that. I can't promise that. I'm gonna do what I do, you know? Is that a cardinal rule? In some cases. In Honey Pop. That's definitely a cardinal rule. You know what? If this is wrong, I don't care, but this is what I would say. You should definitely pick the one that has the word promise. Princess, I'll be fighting right beside you if it comes down to it. I'm going to protect him. Staying behind him will only have him suffering because of me. What? Was that wrong? Are you serious? Come on, that was so nice, and you're gonna tell me that was wrong? Hi, Segway. Everything is going pretty well. Thank you so much. Happy you're here. Might have been wrong. Okay, fine. We'll try the other one. We'll see. Fine, I'll mindlessly agree with you. Are you happy? Fine, I'll say I promise, but I do not mean it. If it'll make him feel better before going into the mission, I cannot deny his request. Claude's expression softens as he moves away from me. I'll stay behind you, but I won't. Whatever, fine, I disagree. I'll do what I want. You can't control me. Thank you. Let's attempt sleep in preparation for tomorrow. When this is all over, I'll pry Claude's secrets out of him. No. Hello. We didn't get one of those for last chapter, did we? Tonight is the night, and everyone is just about ready to go. I can't get this feeling of foreboding off my chest. Attempt sleep, so just another night. Yeah, same. Everyone's gathered close to the door, ready to see us off. Everyone except... Princess, oh God. Go sit in the corner. I don't know, I don't want to talk to you. Rumple suddenly appears, and he's coming up to stand right next to him. Well, thank God she's here. What are you two doing here? Go away, Rumple, not you. You can stay, honey. Well, of course we came to wish you good luck, just like everyone else here. We'll be waiting for you tonight so that we can celebrate everyone's return. Be careful. Oh yeah, you guys are not absolutely coming. Sit down. Emmeline, who has been everywhere with her brother since they came here, is standing right beside him now with a smile. I will pray for your safe return. I don't care. Her smile wavers and I can tell she's uncertain. You know I'm gonna say something mean. She has the great knights of Caldera, 2 witches, and a prince. She'll be fine. Oh wow, she's worried about me out of everybody? Rod's responses are curt as usual, but I cannot help but notice the hesitance in his voice. Like, being stubborn doesn't turn Claude on. That's what I'm saying! I feel like the other one was a much better answer! Even though he stares at me without expression, I think I can see a tinge of worry in his eyes. Rest assured that we'll keep the princess safe. We're not gonna let Alcester get away with what he did to Angiel and its royal family. Hell yeah, let's do it. Parfait steps forward last. She and Delora glance at each other, and I feel as if some secret message bounces between the two of them. Guys, are they dating? Are they dating? I feel like they're dating, right? Have we talked about this before? I feel like they're dating. Anyways. Delora nods ever so slightly before Parfait turns to the rest of us. I think they're dating, I've decided. Her eyes eventually follow me. Unless we find out that later that one of them has a boyfriend or a girlfriend, they are dating. It's confirmed. Her eyes eventually follow me. You've changed since you've been here, princess, but your dedication and resolve never wavers. It has always been there, just beneath the surface. Feel like that was an insult. Stubbornness or resolve? It's as if Parfait is able to read my thoughts. She smiles as she sets a hand on my shoulder. Your dedication is very much like King Gennaro's. You're proud and honorable and always take steps in the right direction. That is why I know you'll be back tonight. Just as Rumpel said, we'll all be waiting for you. All of you. Stay safe tonight. Oh, I nod my head as everyone gathered around begins to repeat their hearty goodbyes. It's Delora who walks away first. We all follow behind. The night has just begun. Oh, we're here. We're outside. On our way to the palace gates is uneventful, but we pause some distance away from them to take shelter in a nearby alley. There are knights everywhere. Waltz points to what looks like a regular section of the wall. There's the hidden door to the tunnels. If we time it right between the knights' patrols, we should be able to make it in. Stealth music! On my signal. Claude puts a hand on my shoulder and squeezes. It's an abrupt gesture and doesn't last long, but the motion calms my nerves somewhat. We will be fine. Oh, and here we are. I remember this from Rod's route. Our footsteps echo in the tunnel. Standing in front of me are Jurian and Garland, who are flanking Waltz. Delora stands beside me, and Claude is at my back. This small tunnel makes it seem like we brought a lot of people. This way. We silently follow Waltz's instructions. How is it that Waltz knows about these tunnels? I've already taken into account the guards and where they might be positioned based on Prince Rod's information. We should be alright. Garland and I will act as distractions if needed. Princess, leave most of the fighting to us if there's any to be done. I know, I'll only fight if I need to, blah blah blah. You guys are boring. If only I wasn't cursed, I'd be able to fight to my full extent. Aw man, I can't wait to find out what his deal is. I think you're still quite capable without all of your magic, puppeteer. Oh, a compliment. It's an honor, Miss Karma. I'm only in this dress because of Jurian, you know. Jurian crosses her arms and cocks an eyebrow at Claude. I wouldn't fall in love with you no matter what you say. I honestly kind of forgot. I always forget that Jurian and Garland are not cursed. So they're susceptible to all of our shit. But wait, they know about me, or did they just buy that I'm the princess? I forget. I don't remember how that worked out either. That's what they all say. We're here. Suddenly everyone goes quiet. I feel a lot heavier as I stare at the staircase in front of me. This should lead to the throne room. Why does it lead to the throne room? And why would we go there? I did not know we had a secret passage into the throne room. How much does Waltz know about the palace? I know, I really want to find out what his deal is. Immediately after we step into the throne room, we split apart to avoid the guards' gazes. Escape route for invasion? Probably. Ah, they don't have faces. That means they're evil. I stick close to Claude and Waltz as Delora conjures a blanket of shimmering fog that envelops the guards. Magic! I watch as the guards' eyes close before they slump to the ground. They're dead. Delora drops her hands once all the guards are truly asleep. Dead. Amazing how intolerant humans are to magic. Let's keep going. Oh my god, this stealth music though, it's kind of stressing me out. Getting through the palace is no easy feat. Hallways that were easy to get through before are difficult to traverse now with all of the soldiers standing around. Delora casts a spell to silence our footsteps into quiet muffles, but moving is still difficult, especially with such a group. Eventually we arrive. Oh, we're being raided by Artie. Can't see Koopa has no chill. That's so upsetting. I'm sorry about that. Thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. This is a stealth mission. You're interrupting our stealth mission. With the raid, now we're gonna have to start over. Thank you so much. I hope your stream was great. We are doing a stealth mission because my father and fam have been taken captive. And so we're sneaking into the castle to save them. That's a completely inadequate summary of what just happened, but it's fine. You'll catch on. I'll stand watch. Be careful, Waltz. You failed the stealth missions as Peach? Oh, no. I will. Oh, now we're back in this tunnel. Of course. We enter another network of tunnels because the castle's just full of them. Jurian, Garland, after you. Jurian glances at me briefly, then at Claude, who nods a little stiffly. We'll be right back. Oh, sorry. In accordance with the plan, Claude and I are left at the halfway point of the tunnels to ensure a clean escape, as Delora, Jurian, and Garland continue on to the prison. Disney Cinderella looks different. They should be fine, but I'm still worried. My eyes wander to Claude, and I bit down on my lower lip when I notice his hand is once again raised to his chest. I find myself reaching out to grab Claude's hand, but he swiftly pulls it away. The glare on his face takes me by surprise. Why is he so angry? Claude puts a hand to his chest and flinches as he leans on the wall. Not now. His voice sounds pained. Okay, legit. Once we get confirmation, I'm texting Michael that his ideas are not unique. What's he talking about? Claude? I just need some space, princess. But he is so dead. I am fine. Can't help but feel irritated at the way Claude has snapped at me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be this way. He trails off, his eyes distant. Because of your curse, right. Most of the time he is sociable and a pleasure to talk to, but then he reverts to this state. It's like he's two different people. I cannot understand why he's like this. Why do I care so much for someone who keeps secrets? Diana, I wish I could explain, but if I did, you would hate me. Or more accurately, you would be afraid of me. Ooh. How far do we want to push this? Okay, see, that's not true, so maybe it's not exactly, my D&D campaign. Do we question this first? Do we say why? Or do we hardcore commit? Hardcore commit to never be afraid of you? That's probably what he would like. I don't know, he actually might not like that. He might be like, oh, you don't know what I'm capable of. And then get all mad, right? I know what I would do. I mean, you want to be nice, but like, he might not like that, you know? Or with having, I was gonna say, also you have played it, so don't at me. Let's lean in. Let's lean in. What is there to be afraid? Oh, well, I just asked the other question anyway. Claude wears a pained expression as he looks at me. I see him once again grabbing at the collar of his dress, looking like he's in some kind of quiet agony. That's what she said. That's what she said. Is he talking about the one woman from before, the one he didn't? Yeah, see, this is why I was afraid of saying this. That's why I think this is the wrong choice. He thinks I'm the same? Yeah, we can't have that. We can't have that. That's gotta be wrong, right? We should ask? We've never done anything frightening before. Okay, well, wait. These two are reversed. You aren't a frightening person. The only time you ever frighten me is when you're like this. That was not an innuendo. I don't know. When you look like you're in pain and when you keep secrets. Secrets are my own selfish desire, but they're for your safety too. You're talking in circles. Why won't you just tell me what's going on? Oh, okay, wait. Maybe the other one was right. Oh god, I can't tell. Devil Kitty and Mac, you guys know? Was the other one right? Did I back out too soon? Did I give up too soon? This is why you commit. Yeah, first choice. Dang it! I should have known. My gut instinct, man. It wouldn't have been my gut instinct, to be fair, but it was trying to get the root of this game down. Yeah, the one who didn't love him. Okay, you can't fault me for thinking this was wrong, right? I'm not like her. Oh well, I should have pushed the button, right? I mean, yeah, you'd think it would be everyone's, but like sometimes that's not what they want to hear, you know? Just like possibly this circumstance. Diana. Claude's voice trails off at the sound of running. Uh-oh, hang on, we gotta put this on hold. His hand moves quickly to the hilt of his sword just as I reach for mine. We only relax when we see it's Jurian, Garland, and Delora heading towards us. Why are they alone? Where are the king and queen? They weren't in the prison. Uh-oh. I have no idea where else they could be. Dead, probably. Delora steps out from between the two of them, her expression somber. This doesn't bode well for us at all. We can't keep sneaking without a direction. That's a sure way to get caught. Oh, good. The words have just left her mouth when the alarm sounds behind us. Great job, assholes. Don't tell me. It's the alarm. Yeah, guys. Everyone draws their weapons as Waltz appears, running towards us with a harried expression on his face. The knights are on their way. How did they know we were here? In seconds, I hear the clanking of metal, and then there are knights upon us. We're forced to scatter to deal with different opponents. See, I couldn't stay behind him. Didn't keep my promise because it wasn't my fault. Oh no, kill him. He has no face. Betrayal! A guard rushes at me with his sword, and I somehow manage to block his attack. I should be able to wind around him. The knight falls after I catch him from behind and give Claude an opening to attack him. Diana, stay behind me. Dude, that's not gonna work out. I just told you. I promised I would, remember? Oh man, what if I didn't? No. Let's keep it that way. I wanna fight. Smile flashes across his face, and for a few moments he seems more like the Claude I know. But we're fighting, though, so hold on. A knight managed to separate Claude and I, leaving me by myself. See? You know what? Now I feel like an asshole, because I can't keep my promise, but, like, it's not my fault, though. He grabs my arm. Unhand me, you hooligan. Oh, shit. I'm casting magic. I watch in shock as shimmering fog surrounds my attack. Oh, wait, maybe it was just Delora. His eyes closing as he slumps to the ground. So is this a dating sim, an adventure game, or both? I think possibly both. Mostly dating sim, but like, we have fun here. He is only the first to fall. Seconds later, more of the knights in my immediate vicinity have fallen to the ground. I can tell by the subtle rise and fall of their chests that they are asleep, not dead. Sorry, I couldn't focus long enough to cast that spell earlier. Delora drops her hands and turns to address Waltz, Claude, and I. Head towards the entrance hall. The king must be in one of those central rooms. Jurian, Garland, and I will head to the bedchambers in the east wing to look for the queen. Splitting up is not part of the plan. We don't have much of a choice anymore if we're gonna get the king and queen out of here. We have to improvise. Now go. Claude grabs my hand and jerks his head at Waltz. Let's go. Alright, let's go. We're splitting up. Don't split the party. The three of us rush out and into one of the palace hallways. I keep my gaze forward while Waltz and Claude watch for enemies on either side of us. On our right, Claude grabs his sword and moves before Waltz and I can respond. He dives low towards the soldier, his sword poised straight for a devastating blow. Knights begin to approach us from the left, and I raise my sword, readying myself. Waltz snaps his fingers, a flash of light blinding the men in the immediate vicinity, and I use the opportunity to rush the knights in front of me. I grit my teeth as I attack. Most of my blows are lucky because I suck. There are too many knights for me to be able to get the upper hand. There's so many of them. Well, if it isn't the most desirable princess. Dungeon Master really trying to push their Claude Diana shit. I whip around to attack the man that spoke to me, but he's nowhere to be found. Where is he? Who are you? I wonder. Diana? I turn to see Claude running towards me, a panicked expression in his eyes. I take a step toward him when a masked man suddenly blocks my path. Oh, is it gonna be the hot guy? Oh, it's this guy! God, what was his name again? His name became a meme. Right? Did we think he was hot before? I think we thought he was kinda hot. Who are you? I raise my sword, but the masked man taps his cane on the floor before I can swing. An incredible pressure blasts out from the cane. It shoves Claude something with a V. Varg! Varg! That's right! Wait, that's not Joker? It shoves Claude to the floor and blows me backwards. Ow! I hit the wall hard and my vision darkens. Oh god, I'm dead. I've died. Claude. And I'm dead. Cool. Where am I? Why can't I see anything? My head hurts. Rise and shine, Sleeping Beauty. Wrong fairy tale, honey. Well, we are totally dead. I jerk upright at the familiar voice. You're the man who knocked me out! The man laughs and I blink as I try to pinpoint the direction of his voice. Did he blindfold me? Rude, honestly. I command you to take off this blindfold. I don't take orders from princesses that no one remembers. But I am a gentleman, so I suppose I will have to heed a lady's request. The blindfold is abruptly pulled off, and I flinch at the sudden brightness. Oh no. This shit again. Why, hello there, princess. My captor looks at me amused. He wears a crooked grin on his masked face and a cape on his shoulders. Who is he? I mean, who is he? My eyes wander to the throne, and I cannot help but gasp at what I see. Oh, Dad! The king is strapped to the throne, hands bound, mouth covered. Your Majesty! The king pauses to look at me, his eyes containing a mixture of alarm and confusion. I turn to glare at the masked man. Let him go! Ooh, bondage! No can do, princess, though. Don't you think he still looks regal sitting on his throne like that? I grit my teeth as I begin to struggle against my bonds. Struggle all you like. You won't get out of those knots anytime soon. Who are you? The masked man drops into an elegant bow. I am called Varg. Varg! That's right. Varg, what a stupid name. What have you done to my father? Also, your name is stupid. Me? Nothing. Well, nothing much. I guess gagging a person and tying their hands behind their back counts as something. Are you working for Sir Alcester? I don't work for anyone. So he's a mercenary. The door flies open and Alcester steps in, his face full of anger. Mithros, the fool! How absolutely useless he was! Varg gives a dismissive shrug. He regards me again with his mischievous smile. He's so sassy. While I do agree with that wholeheartedly, that man is in the past. Here, in the present, we have someone far more interesting to deal with. Varg gestures at me. I glare at Varg before turning my gaze to Alcester. I used to think Alcester was someone to be respected, but not hot though. His nose is way too big. Not anymore. If it isn't the princess herself. You remember who I am? Once Mithros made the connection, it was just too obvious to be false. Could Sir Mithros remember me? Alcester shifts his attention to the king. Gennaro, do you not remember this girl as your own blood daughter? My eyes meet the king's, but I see no recognition in his gaze. He cannot remember me. I haven't managed to break my curse yet. Why are you doing this to my father, to the kingdom? Everything I do for the kingdom. All successful rulers have run with an iron fist. Fear is the best motivation. A king that's too lenient and does not inspire fear has no business being on the throne. That's such a lie. Yeah, it is. We all know that's not true. But the people of Angiel love their king. Before I had thought the townspeople were despicable because they hated me. Now I understand those reasons. They may have judged me as mother's daughter, which is wrong, but... Whoa, sorry. My nose just got weird for a second there. But that does not mean they should be subject to a regime of fear. Your obligation as a ruler is to rule for the country, not the people. Back when the queen was still alive and this place knew the fear of the witches, they were far more productive. Yeah, I was gonna say, I did remember Mithros being the main villain of the last, like, chapter, or not chapter, route, and now he's the main villain when he got kind of taken out like a bitch last time, if I remember right. So, cool. Mithros is just gone, I guess. He's just nowhere to be found. Fear motivates. I have the hiccups. Fear makes a man. King Alcester. I'll kill this guy. You better have a good excuse for interrupting my epic badass speech. Your Highness, there's a beast. Oh, here he comes, my boyfriend. Gonna regret this now, bitch. What are you blathering about, you fool? Alcester was arrested. Oh, well, I mean, that's kind of taken out like a bitch. A beast, a magical beast is rampaging around the palace. Is this the dead witch's doing? Oh my god, is she dead? Wow, they just threw that in there. Dead? Witch? Oh no, Dolores fine. She has to be. That's good. That's good segue. Thank you, because I didn't catch that, but now I understand. Out with it. Did Mithros do this? Oh wait, is Mithros the dead witch? Never mind. What? I can't stop myself from blurting out the question. Sir Mithros is a witch? He was a witch, but now he is dead. As happens occasionally. He turns to his knight and demands more information. I'm too shocked to hear their words. Sir Mithros? A witch? Impossible. What of the other palace intruders? We've managed to apprehend some of them, but we can't get to everyone with that beast taking us out. That damned Mithros, still a pain even after death. What did you do to Sir Mithros? Did you not hear me, girl? He is dead, killed by my hand. What? But why? He was helpful at first. We worked together to achieve our own personal goals. He eyes me cautiously. He wanted you, princess. If Sir Mithros was a witch, that would explain why he still remembered me. Why did he want me? Well, why does anyone? You know what I mean? Who knows? That's the right answer. It doesn't matter anymore. I gave him my knights to assist him in his search when the witches could not, but in the end, that fool was too power hungry. You never entered into my plans. You would have been safe, princess, had you just stayed put. But now that you're here, you'll come in handy. Alcester turns back to the knight, who immediately bursts into explanation once more. I thought that was gonna say burst into tears. The beast is moving quickly. We don't know how much longer we can keep it from this room. There's a beast in the palace, and it's Sir Mithros' doing? I am so confused. And what about the others? Are they okay? Let me go, Alcester. You are not going anywhere. It sounds like some of your friends are very persistent. They'll be coming for you, and when they get here, I will kill them. You, princess, are going to make excellent bait. How dare you! You know, I like this turn of events. Kind of amusing. Why are you here? Varg? You, tell me what all this is? Varg looks unmoved by Alcester's anger. It is Mithros that summoned this beast, is it not? Then you must know what's happening. You're asking me, of all people? Huh. Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be Alcester, and I would have been way less confused if I'd realized that. As if I'd be able to answer any of your questions. You... That sounded like a plane with some gasping mixed in. Varg? Doesn't matter how many times you say my name, Alcester, I won't have any answers for you. Sir Alcester turns to me, his eyes manic. Whether this is Mithros' magic or magic belonging to one of your friends, I'm not gonna let it live. Could Delora create this beast out of thin air? Sir Alcester draws his sword from his sheath and curses under his breath. Gotta do everything myself. I squirm, desperate to find some kind of break in my restraints. Varg surprises me, however, by reaching down and cutting the ropes binding my arms with a sword that I recognize. You have my sword? I stand up as quickly as I can to grab the sword from him and then stab him real fast. That was too easy. I eye Varg warily as his mouth twists into a smirk. What are you doing? Why are you helping me? Help? All I did was cut some ropes. Besides, I'm curious to see what you'll do with that toothpick of a sword. The plane hasn't been invented yet. It's a monster. He talks like he doesn't care at all what happens. He's just here for a good time. Like, come on. Don't think about it too much, princess. It's probably a little too much for your small head. I swing my sword towards him and Varg catches it with his cane. Rude. Hooray for chaotic neutral. You really think that I'm the one you should be fighting? No, I don't. I think you're a waste of my time, Varg. As always, get out of here. The door creaks and falls off its hinges. The knights stumble back and I hear screaming as loud footsteps sound against the hall's tiles. So what will you do? Run? Hide? Or will the beast kill you too? Scary! My eyes focus on the large figure entering the room. Though I cannot make out specifics at first, the form grows more distinct the further it moves into the room. Whatever this is, I cannot fight it. There's a moment of eerie silence, then Alcester yells and the knights rush forward. This is how we die. Attacking the beast as a collective. The beast throws them off with surprising nimbleness, his rage in every swipe. I dodge away just before man's body falls on top of me. Oh, look at it. It's kind of cool looking, actually. Over here, beast. Sir Alcester rushes at the beast. Oh god, I accidentally hit the... I'd really prefer someone untie the ropes instead of swinging a sword. Yeah, I mean, safety first. I finally managed to get a clear line of sight to the king, who's still bound and helpless on the throne. The king. I have to get him out of here. I run towards the throne, but someone stops me dead in my tracks. Saving the king really shouldn't be your priority right now. What do you know? I grip my teeth and swing my sword at Varg, but he easily darts away from me. I would be watching my back. It's then that I notice the beast slowly making its way towards me. Why would it be after me? Either I stay here and fend it off, or... Alcester catches the beast with a broad swipe of his sword, and the two are focused once more on each other. I glance urgently at the king, then at the doors. The beast moves again, and I realize there's once more heading towards me, which is really annoying. There's no way I can help the king in all this mess. I need help. I'll have to find the others. Hopefully Alcester will keep this beast busy long enough for me to get to them. I turn and bolt through the room, weaving my way through the chaos of knights as I head toward the door. I glance over my shoulder one last time at the king. His eyes are trained on the battle before him. His hands grip the arms of his throne, but there's nothing he can do. I'm so sorry. I'll be back. But for now, I have to find the others. I dart past the carnage of the room, stepping over and around bodies as they appear. Halfway to the door, the beast lunges past Sir Alcester, and for a few moments I think it might be attacking me. Stay back! I hold my sword out in front of me and stand in a defensive position, like Claude taught me, but the beast never reaches me. You've ruined everything, beast! How dare you! Alcester's suddenly in front of me, waving a sword at the beast. I stumble back towards the door as my heart beating loudly in my chest. Wow, he's actually kind of being cool. I have to get out of here. Oh man, oh no. Oh, this is the end. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is make a save. This is our good boy save right here. And then what do you think? Is starting from chapter 5 probably the best? Gotta get that bad first, baby. Okay. Load 5. Yes. All right. Yes. Oh god, now I don't remember the bad answers. I think fight back was bad here, right? I wish I... ready for opening? Oh, that shows you what I remember. Okay. Oh, that's right, because we haven't seen this. Oh, wait, yeah, there we go. Okay, yes. Oh, God. I don't even remember. It was lips, right? It was the fucking trick question. Wait, that was the right answer, so we need the wrong one. Well, cheeks is a stupid answer. So. I was just guessing. Why do I feel so foolish? He sounds disappointed. Same. Alright, skipping. Oh, God. This ultimately didn't matter, so... Fight? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was fight. Thank you. I think it's step away. I'm gonna get confirmations. Don't move. Oh, really? Oh, no. Dang it. I was right. I keep accidentally picking the right answers. Yeah, right. Better that way. You listen to my story? Yes, I will. Alright, we listened. I assume it's nothing is the right answer. Yeah. Right answer. You know what I mean. Topple. Good, thanks. I see both of you at the same time, and it's very helpful because I see a message pop up. That was foot. Yep, I'm pinned. You guys are the best. Thank you. Does not look okay. I think it's comfort him. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, we should not grab his hand. That's a bad. But he does it all the time. And it's awkward. It's awkward and sad. Oh god, I remember we got this one wrong. Look per gift, okay. Oh my god, come on. There we go. I came to give you something. Oh yeah, and then he's all mad because I didn't knock on the door, which is fair. Oh, hi. Damn, wasn't expecting that. Love you. Cool. Definitely put my hand over. Okay, I might be able to do it from now on. With your petite hands. Yeah, because this is where we were today, so I might be able to do this, maybe. We're gonna find out. I want you to smile. But I am smiling. No, I want a real smile. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to say that, but... Yeah, see, this is... The horror movie vibes are really kind of scary. I'm just gonna be honest. Whoa, okay, that was... Pause for a minute. The real answer, what I would say, I'm sorry. For what? Everything. Raise an eyebrow. Stubbornness is one of the... See, he likes when I'm stubborn. And then he gets sad. We get some horror movie. I want to keep practicing was the wrong one. I can't promise, even though I think that's the right answer. Just saying. I want to be on equal footing. I mean, honestly. Okay, and then, why would I be afraid of you is the wrong one. Alright. Okay, now, can I just, like, skip? Because I don't want to skip to the next thing. So, I'm afraid. Do you think it'll stop on its own? It will stop? Okay. Oh god, okay, here we go. The Beauty and the Sinner is this one. I didn't see what the other one was called. Which one am I? Guess. Both. Where did the beast come from? It stops when he sees something new. Oh, okay. Knights immediately rush towards me. I back away as far as I can without re-entering the throne room. Beauty and the Beast was the good one? Okay, well that checks. Princess, come quietly. We'll keep you somewhere safe until this all dies down. I raise my sword and stand ready when the knights surround me. I order you to stay out of my way. Our apologies, Princess, but we are under orders from the king. Algastar's not the true king. What did he offer you for your loyalty? Wealth? Status? That's none of your concern. Both of those things, actually. Actually, no, it was only one. I could have asked for both, I'm not sure. One of the knights moves toward me and I react on instinct, swiping at him. I thought of a vastly superior joke after I said the first one. Damn it. You might want to put that down before you hurt yourself, Princess. Do not antagonize me. One knight rushes me and my blade connects with his shoulder, and then I killed him. A deck of limited edition Pokemon cards. He offered me a job. I already had a job. Wait a minute. Another approaches me from behind and I hit him with the back of my sword, which is definitely an effective way to kill people. The third moves too fast for me and I feel his blade cut into my shoulder. I'm gonna die right now. Ow. I hiss at the pain that stings from the wound. I'm bleeding. I'm going to die. The next time he swings, I successfully manage to evade him, but then bump into another knight. I'm surrounded. And these two are twin brothers. Just come with us, Princess. We don't want to hurt you. No. I feel one of the knight's hands on my shoulder. I attempt to pull away from him, but stop when I hear him scream. Oh, the beast is back. The beast stands before me, eyes narrowed, its mouth gaping wide. A scream escapes my throat. The knights change their focus to attacking the beast, but it easily swipes them away as it advances towards me. Am I gonna die, RN? You know what? If the beast kills me, that's cool. It's getting closer! I desperately back up. However, my back soon hits a wall, and with nowhere else to go, I stand in the defensive position that Claude has taught me. I hold out the sword and then use it to throw back the beast's shadowed claw as it reaches out for me. That stance. It talks. Stay away from me! The beast moves toward me again and I stumble in place, struggling to hold my ground. A knight throws his sword. Damn, okay. The blade impaling itself into the beast's shoulder and giving me an opening. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him. Ooh, this isn't gonna go well for our budding romance, is it? The beast's wounded arm swings into my reach and I lash out with my sword, managing to draw blood. Princess. Delora would never create a beast like this. This has to be Sir Mithros' doing. Kill that thing. Am I right? Attacking knight catches the beast's attention and I do not wait. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill him. Is the beast... Man, okay, listen. Was the, wasn't Rod's bad ending also real messed up? Like, we need to prepare for, like, Charit's levels of bad endings here. As the beast turns, you know... I raise my sword and manage to slide it deep into the beast's chest. Wow, I'm gonna kill him. A piercing cry erupts from somewhere deep in its throat, and I stumble back without my sword, which is still stabbed through the creature's heart. I've never seen the bad endings. Rod turned into sea foam, because that was the Little Mermaid. So, this is probably gonna be ugly. The beast collapses to the ground. I stare as it raises a hand to its chest. That motion reminds me so much of... Right. It was all an illusion. My heart hurts and I don't like this. I know. A glimmer of light catches my eye. I freeze as I stare down at the ground. It's gonna be the necklace. No! Oh, this is so sad. Right there, where the blood is already pooling around the sword in the beast's chest, is a rose-shaped locket. The locket I gave Claude! Why do you have it? The beast stares up at me with glassy eyes, its mouth barely moving. After a few moments, a low rumbling comes from the beast's throat, and I realize that it's a grisly, pained chuckle. Afraid of me, I told you. The beast stares at me, unblinking, but its eyes are already beginning to haze over. The way it speaks, and the locket that it has. I look at the locket again, at the blood seeping beneath the surface, and suddenly I realize... I ever told you the reason- Ah! You would hate me, Diana, or more accurately, you would be afraid of me. No, no, no! Oh, she's so sad! I kneel down beside the beast. I was wrong. Oh no, this is gonna get sad. Everyone finish your drinks. Look at his little ears. No, no, no. Claude? I clutch the locket to my chest as I kneel over the beast. It's already sad! Claude, no, please! I lay down to listen to his breathing, but there's nothing but silence. Everything around me goes dark, and I also die. I killed him. There's the sound of footsteps behind me, but they are mute, unimportant. Kill me, RN, I don't even care. Claude, I'm so sorry. And then I died, I guess. Oh my god! The end, bitch! Oh. Oh no! I could never have guessed. Oh, it's spooky when it's a bad ending. Cliffhanger! We could have made it work, he's cute. Ah, our achievement is Rose of Thorns. Alright, luckily for us, we do have the good ending. So, now we can see the good shit. The good shit. Is everyone alright? Everyone, we're done being sad. It's good. This is gonna be just fine. Now, please, goodness. Where did the beast come from? Alright, stream over. Good night, everyone. Have a good night. Who are we gonna raid? I don't like this sad shit. Who does? Knights immediately rush towards me. I back away as far as I can without re-entering the throne room. Oh, this is kind of the same. Princess, come quietly. We'll keep you somewhere safe till this all dies down. I cannot take them all on at once. Even knowing that, I still pull out my sword. I take a few steps back and then suddenly feel my back pressed up against something. It's probably the beast. Oh my god, it's just him. You know, something. I can't tell that it's a living thing with fur. The beast stands behind me. It's back to me. Oh, we're fighting back to back. This is so cute. I stand in its shadow and I realize that if it turned around, it could swap me to the walls just like the rest of its victims. But it's just standing there. Together. Together? The beast says nothing more. Though I still feel on edge, there's something oddly familiar about this. Claude told me once it was better to fight back to back. I will trust you for now, whatever you are. I do not know if it understands me, but I can hope. It seems more like a human than any kind of animal. But I'm a dumbass, so I don't know who it is. Princess, get away from the beast! It will... The knight never finishes his sentence as the beast sends him flying through the air. Why is it helping me? Because it loves me. Yeet. I know, I want a cool CG of me with a sword. Fighting with the beast back to back. Hi Leslie, how are you? The knights fall like dominoes to the beast, but manage to remain standing when I strike them with my sword. Even just taking one down is so hard. These men have been trained for years, while I haven't even had the luxury of a year. Out of the corner of my eye, I sense movement. It's too darn hot out. Yeah, I know. It was so hot in my apartment today, too. I see a gleam of silver and hear a grunt as a sword is raised into the air. The sword is nowhere near reaching me, but... The beast! I aim a kick at the approaching knight before whirling around to look at the beast. The oncoming sword comes closer to the beast's exposed back, and I know the beast will not be able to dodge in time. Move! I shove past the creature and catch the knight's sword with my own before I can harm the beach. The beach. Wow, really? The beast. Thinking about summer now. My arms are shaking underneath the strength of the impact between our swords. I feel like my arms are going to give out. And a flash of light appears, so bright everyone's temporarily blinded. The beach! We love the beach! I stumble back, rubbing at my eyes. From the sound of it, the beast is continuing to drive back the knights, most of them shouting to each other to retreat. Oh man, is that gonna be me getting my last good deed because I saved him from death? Probs. What was that? When I'm finally able to see again, my eyes automatically land on my feet. I stare in shock. I have shoes! What's up? Glass slippers? I quickly reach up to my pendant and realize that it's no longer there. I completed my 3 good deeds because I'm such a bad person? Diana. It knows my name? I turn around and realize the beast and I are alone. The knight's having threat. How are we supposed to walk in those heels? I mean, I gotta sword fight my way out of this situation. I can't sword fight in heels. The beast drive off the rest of them? I feel a pressure at my back and realize that the beast is touching me. Ah! My first instinct is to run, but the words it utters next paralyze me. You... okay? Every word sounds breathless and pained, like it takes too much to speak. It is worried about me? I watch in shock as the beast appears to gesture towards my shoes. You... did it. I step back warily. What are you? The beast reaches out and I see something glittering in the palm of its hand. It's the necklace. The rose locket. For a few moments, my heart plummets into my stomach and my hands begin to quiver. What did you do to Claude? Because I'm a dumb bitch. The beast's shadowed fingers curl over the locket even as he stares at me. I gave that locket to Claude, not you. The beast only stares at me for a few moments longer, and then suddenly I realize his words, nothing more than a pained growl, do not hold any malice. I gave that locket to... you? The beast slowly nods. My grasp of the sword loosens as I stare at him in shock, realization dawning upon me. Can we hug? Claude? Yes. So this is your secret. Why would you not tell me? I can't imagine any terrifying repercussions. I could have hurt you. Claude has another form, a cursed form, and he never told me, like an asshole. Why? As my mind whirls, I feel everything coming together like the pieces of a puzzle. Yes, remember that, everyone? It was hot. Secrets are secrets for a reason, princess. You should know that. If I could speak on them, I would. But I can't. I wish I could explain. You would hate me, or more accurately, you'd be afraid of me. All those times Claude was clutching at his chest, you were touching your tattoo so many times before, like you were in pain. The beast growls. I want to hug a big cute wolf thing. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of cute. I like him. I mean, his eyes are very red, which is alarming, but he's cute. And the sound is surprisingly soft, almost a sigh. Curse. Then the tattoo was a warning. First time I saw that tattoo was a beautiful rose. The second time it had more thorns. And the rose became ensnared in thorns. Did he transform? And he always touched his tattoo when he came too close to me. Claude, your curse did not just make others fall in love with you. It stopped you from loving anyone too, didn't it? He mentioned that woman before, the one who he thought loved him but didn't. Is it possible she saw him in this form and was terrified of him? If you loved anyone, you would turn into a beast. A cursed form is kind of something I'd also keep secret. Yeah, no, I agree. I understand why. But, you know, and especially because they weren't, you know, in a relationship or whatever. But at some point you have to start being honest with people. I get that he's had a bad experience in the past. So, you know. You loved a woman once, but she only loved you because of your curse. The minute you transformed, she was scared of you. Wasn't she? Yes. He sounds so pained. The reason Claude has been trying to hide everything from me is because he's scared that I would have feared him. That's why beauty has always been so important to him, but the curse cast upon him makes him both beautiful and a beast. Ah, gee. Sounds like a movie. I wanted you to love me. Oh. But no one could love a beast. I love you, BTW. Transform into an uncontrollable monster. Hope it's not a problem. I mean, you know, if he'd been upfront with me about it, I would have been like, yeah, it's cool. I get it. But, like, doesn't everyone? You know, it's not a big deal. His words are dwindling. It almost sounds like he's being suffocated on the inside with how slowly he's speaking. Claude, I have never cared much about appearances. People have worn masks on their faces their whole life around me. Claude, I take a deep breath and I face him. Oh my god, everyone. Is it time? Are we going to confess our feelings? I will love you no matter what form you take. Oh. Does the sword Diana reveals her furry fetish? No. I drop my sword to the ground. Oh my god, we're hugging! We better get a CG. I rest my cheek, and make my way over to him. I rest my cheek on his chest and wrap my arms around him. CG, CG, CG. I love you. Yes. Aw, damn it! No! The room is filled with a bright but gentle light. It almost feels like I'm bathing in sunlight. For a few moments I forget my worries. Everything feels blissful and quiet and my heart feels full. Then, moments later, I feel warm arms around my waist. Quick, look for fan art! I love you too, Diana. Oh, there he is, our beautiful man. When I open my eyes, I still can't see anything, even though I know the light is faded, I'm blind. The warmth is still there too, but now I feel it immediately on my skin, and I realize it's because Claude is hugging me. Not as a beast, but as a man. Did I break his curse? I realize this is the first time Claude has ever touched me for a long period of time without abruptly moving away. You hear a word in the wind, not enough budget. Tentatively, I move my hands, feeling, no, they have to save the good CG for the very end for this one. Feeling the fabric of his shirt and the warmth of him underneath it. Claude. Oh, hi. Before I can finish my sentence, my lips are sealed! Woo! I feel Claude's lips on mine only briefly, but it's enough to make me suddenly feel faint. Woo! And his clothes changed. Yeah, wait, that's weird. We have to see him as a man, you know? But, oh man, kiss, kiss, kiss. He pulls away from me with a brilliant smile. I've always wanted to do that. Oh! Well, I've always wanted you to do that too. I mean, what? What? Nothing. Diana, you're blushing. If I could, I would kiss you again. You could, but we have some urgent things to attend to. Like the fact that my dad is in there tied to a chair. Also, I don't know where my stepmom is. But sure, kiss me again, like why not? The reality of the situation begins to seep back into me. My father, Varg, the most important character, Alcester, they're all still in the throne room. My dad's probably dead. The king! Let's go, Diana. Alright, let's kill him. Not my dad. When Claude and I rush into the throne room, my attention is immediately grabbed by the king calling my name. Diana, what's up, Dad? How's it going? Glad you remembered me. He's still bound to the throne, though. His gag is removed. A rush of relief floods through me. He is alive, and he remembers me. Yay! My gaze is drawn to the two men battling at the base of the throne. Their swords are locked together in a stalemate. Alcester and... oh my god, Fritz! We haven't seen him since, like, the beginning of the game. This is good. Wait, is he next? No, he's not next. Rumple's next, but he's after Rumple, if I understand this correctly. Best boy? Oh, man, I don't know. These two have set the bar really high. I've really liked both of these routes so far. What has happened here? This is not how you gain power. I knew you would be a thorn in my side from the moment I concocted this plan. Where is Varg? That's a question we all ask, you know? Where is Varg? The only one here is me, and I will... Fritz's concentration slips as his eyes land on me because he also has a crush on me. Everyone does. The opening is small, but it's enough as to give Alcester the opportunity he needs. Watch out! Claude's already running over to help, but even he's too slow. Oh my god, they're gonna kill him. Oh god, we killed him by being too hot. Alcester disarms Fritz. Oh, before driving his sword through Fritz's chest, there was a relief moment there before I read the end of that sentence. Holy shit. Aw, man, this is supposed to be the good ending, yo. Oh my god. He is your son. No. Alcester pulls the sword out of Fritz's chest just fast enough to deflect Claude's attack. Yeah, I know, he spent the most time with her, so, like, he should have a crush on her, but oh my god! As Claude drives Alcester away from the I feel like Fritz should be next because of this. Like, they give you this intense moment with him, and now we're gonna have to wait a whole ass route. I rush to where Fritz has collapsed to the ground. I mean, honestly, he might be in Rumple's route quite a bit, I have no idea, but... his eyes are already growing glassy. Oh my god, he's just gonna straight up die? Fritz! I lean over him. There's so much blood. I'm gonna vomit. I glare at Alcester and then kill him. How could you do this to your own son? Anyone in my way will meet my sword. Blood does not matter. Princess. I turn back to Fritz in alarm, tears in my eyes. I don't even know you, bro, but I love you. Fritz, hold on. Don't speak. You need to conserve your energy. Girl, let him confess his love. Princess, I'm sorry. Fritz, please don't speak. I feel bitter tears stinging my eyes. I'm sorry. I watch as the life seeps from Fritz's eyes. I put my hand to his chest to feel for a heartbeat, but Fritz's body lies still. Holy shit, game. I didn't expect this. Fritz! I glance up at the sound to see Claude at the far side of the room struggling to get to his feet. Diana, watch out! I turn, but I'm not fast enough. I see Alkester's sword raised high in the air and I know it'll reach me before I pick up my sword. Well, I guess I'll just die too then. Oh, magic! Magic! The sword falls from Alkester's hand as a bright red ribbon of light twines around the hilt and it drags it far from its reach. I turn to see Delora. Oh, she's fine. Standing a short distance away. Jurian, Garland, and Waltz all standing behind her. I'm afraid your performance as king has been incredibly disappointing. Jurian and Garland move together, rushing Alkester from the same side. I see Claude moving in from the other side, quiet and lethal. Fritz was the only person that she actually gave a damn about, so, like, it sucks! Princess. Waltz and Delora rush over to me as the fighting continues. Alkester has reclaimed his damn sword and is trying to evade attacks from 3 different swords at once. King. Waltz nods at me, his gaze lingering on Fritz as his expression becomes solemn. He walks off to the throne while Delora kneels beside me. Delora shakes her head, and that's all I need to know, that there's nothing more to be done. We'll make sure he's properly honored, but for now we need to get you out of here. What about Ophelia? Waiting for us somewhere safe. I constructed a shield around her that will keep her hidden from view and harm until we return for it. Does nobody have Revivify stocked? I guess she's not a cleric. So, honestly, we need a cleric here. We don't have one. Weren't we meant to bring the royal family back to the Marchen first? Not when we're missing the king. Besides, plans change when a magical beast starts rampaging in the castle. Princess? Probably should have brought Parfait. I turn to look at Alkester, who is still somehow managing to scream my name, despite the fact that he's being quickly overwhelmed. Bring the phoenix down! Princess, we could have worked together! If you were more like your mother, you could have ruled with grace, beauty, and fear! You know, whatever, I don't care. Get out. I flinch back and Dolores' hands come to rest on my forearms, her grip steadying. That is enough. I look up and see that the king has stopped to stand beside me. Aw, Dad. To my surprise, the king rests a gentle hand on my shoulder, his eyes soft as he looks at me. Diana, we have a lot to talk about, but right now I have something I must do. Behead this man. Who's grace, beauty, and fear? They don't sound nice. I know, I wasn't told I'd have to be co-queen with 3 other people? That's way too many. I nod mutely and watch as the king draws his sword. I was fully kidding. Behead this man. He makes his way to Alkester. Jurian, Garland, and Claude step back from where they have forced Alkester to one knee. You are a traitor, lacking any honor, Alkester. You are the one who lacked honor. A ruler must have the people beneath his thumb. A ruler must lead people, not suffocate them. His oath as king is to protect them. You are no king, Alkester. For your crimes, I find you guilty and incapable of rehabilitation. The sentence for the severity of your crimes is death. The king raises his sword and I turn away before he strikes down his sword. There's no sound or scream to follow. I turn once more to see that the king has pointed his sword at Alkester's chest but has not killed him. You will stay in the prisons until the time for your trial comes. Though you may try to refute these claims, you will be tried as a traitor to this kingdom. Wow, my dad is really cool. Way cooler than me. And then you will be executed. Alkester's shoulders fall. The glare never leaves his face, not even when the guards seize him and drag him from the room. And at the very least, he'll be tried for murder of probably multiple people. And kidnapping? I don't know, is it kidnapping if you don't take someone outside their own house? I feel like it probably is. False imprisonment, that's a thing. The king immediately sends Jurian and Garland out to deal with any knights that are still a part of the coup.
Delora and Claude help with moving Fritz's body, while Waltz tries his best to fill the king in on the most basic points of our successful operation, so he knows how cool we are. Everything's died down a little bit over the last hour, but I still feel are we really discussing medieval legality? I don't know what the laws are in this place. I'm just trying to make a list of what he could be charged for, you know? We can see Mithros again, and they can yell at each other for being dumbasses. Yeah, and then we'll see which one rises to the top to be the villain of the next route. I glance at Waltz and the king, who are still speaking. Every time the king sees me looking at him, he flashes me an uncertain smile before glancing away. I know he wants to speak with me, but I'll talk to him after. After I can get Fritz's body out of my mind. It was my fault that he died, wasn't it? He saw me and stumbled. Yeah, probs. Hey, princess. What are you doing here? It's not like you came with us or anything. Here, I thought you'd changed, but you still got some feistiness in you, don't you? So most likely the villain will be Rumple. That's probably true. He's gonna be the villain of his own route. Many years ago, when the war ended, we were all faced with a feeling just like this, princess. We'd lost so much, and the future seemed so grim. But now is different. You have a future. You broke your curse, princess. That gives you some kind of hope. And in addition, you broke Karma's. Memories of Claude's arms around me, of his lips on mine, come flying back to my foggy mind. My heart still feels tight, but it's a little lighter when I think about him. So romantic. I wish he was here right now. Same, I wish my boyfriend was here right now. How did I break Claude's curse? Claude, I don't think I'll ever get used to his real name. Seems like he hasn't told you yet. I guess it's been pretty hectic. So, Claude turned into a beast because he loved me. Well, I guess I could give you the laydown of his curse. Wow, it's chapter 10, bro. Stop, desist. Dolores not even started to speak when Claude runs into the room, gasping as if he'd been running through the halls. Curse? Are you speaking about my curse? No. There's no way you heard us talking in the hallway, is there? Even I feel at a loss for words right now. I sensed that you might be talking about me. The princess was just asking me about your curse. Oh, then I was right to come running. And here I was just guessing at what you might be talking about. You piece of shit. I hate you. Claude's curse was based off the tale of the Beauty and the Beast. Guys, I had no idea. Damn, how'd that slip right by me, you know? Claude easily finishes her sentence. Delora holds up her hands as if in surrender. So eager to steal the spotlight. Well, you are talking about me, after all. Man, I really thought it was Aladdin. You always told me your curse was just the beauty's curse, though. Well, yes, because the other half was a little difficult to explain, wasn't it? He has a point, though I think he might have been able to save us all some trouble if he hadn't been so secretive about his curse. He really must have been scared that I would shun him. Allow me to explain, princess. In the fairy tale, Prince of a Kingdom is transformed into a beast because his heart is as cold as ice. Sounds familiar to a certain icy princess, eh? Rude. It's not like the chapter told you what the story was. I know, man, I don't know how I was supposed to figure that out. Just trying to lighten the mood. Claude sighs. I would call Diana something far more flattering, like my sweet beloved. We were talking about your curse. Oh, right. Well, anyway, the witch who cursed the prince in the tale tells him that he has to learn to love and be loved before the petals of a rose completely fall off. A rose? Girl, have you never heard this story? Yes, she gives him a rose and he keeps it protected under glass. Some time passes and the rose continues to wither away. A maiden finds the beast and eventually the two fall in love. At the end of the tale, she confesses her love to the beast and he transforms back into a human. Man, if only he was always wearing roses or something. I mean, right? I know. Can't even begin to know how I could have figured that out. By confessing, I saved you. But his curse was different from the tale. I know what you're thinking, that my curse was somewhat different. She wasn't, oh, that's right, I forgot she wasn't allowed to read them. Thank you for reminding me. It was more complicated. The witch made it so that I was both the beauty and the beast. She said it suited me because I was so vain. The witch constructed a very roundabout curse. Any woman who falls for me falls in love with me as the beauty. And when I transformed into a beast, the enchantment would break and they would become terrified of me. Damn, that's rough. And how Claude ever thought he would break his curse. The love women felt for him while he was cursed was always fake. How could that kind of love hold strong when he turned into a beast if it was never true to begin with? Then you came along, princess. I bet he just about given up hope and was waiting for you to dispel the curse on your birthday, but now here you both are. But the ice princess, in love, what a miracle. I turn away, embarrassed. It is not a miracle. I am very glad I met you, Diana. Lady Dolores' words are the truth. I had just about given up any hope. I never had any hopes of breaking my curse. I had thought that the only way to fix it would be to have you dispel it on your birthday. Yes, it kind of is, princess. But then I came to know you, and he fell in love. A fairy tale indeed. You started out frowning at everyone and everything. You've come a long way, princess. Congratulations, you turned out to be a pretty okay princess. Thank you. And you turned out to be a pretty okay witch. Do my ears deceive me? A compliment from our little witch? Put that on your resume. I was about to say that. You look so surprised, but you'll be the new bearer of our crystal real soon, princess. I expect good things from you. Right, I almost forgot about that part. I'll try my best. Yet another miraculous proclamation from the little witch. Will the surprises never cease? Before I could snap at Delora again, the king awkwardly interjects, coming to stand next to us with Waltz by his side. Guys, there's one question that hasn't been answered yet. Where is Varg? Where did Varg go? Where is he? He's probably off making trouble somewhere. Pardon the intrusion. Oh, not at all, Your Majesty. Hey Dad, how's it going? What's up? Is anyone else concerned about where Varg is? I'm saying I'm concerned. Waltz told me you were cursed, that's why I forgot about you. Yeah. Even if it was by a curse, I feel terrible that such a thing could have ever happened. Varg is off being a creepy hot boy. Yeah, he is. So I will make it up to you. We can catch up from where we were many, many years ago, and maybe things can be different. Ugh. I'm sorry. I mean, I know where, but I can't say anything. Are we gonna find out? Cool. What for? For being the way that I was before, for shunning Ophelia and her children. Oh. Ophelia? Did they bring her back to the Martin? Ophelia's still here. After the fight was over, she was shown back to her room. She was waiting for Rod and Emmeline to return. Now would you... Hello, Titanic Matrix, how are you? Now would you maybe be willing to tell me the story from the beginning? Oh god, we don't have time for that. Perhaps I could fill in the gaps, Your Majesty. Are you, like, just not even waiting for me to introduce you to my father? Like, this is, like, a significant step in our relationship. Just saying, and you're just kind of interjecting in that. Also, my dad and I aren't that cool, so, like, Claude? King looks startled when he stares at Claude. He blinks as if he had just noticed his presence. Oh, and you are? Claude elegantly bows before the king. This is gonna go over well. He is a prince. We could get married. Oh, by the way, this is my boyfriend. I am Prince Claude of Brigantia. A pleasure to finally meet you, Your Majesty. The Lost Prince? The king turns to me with a puzzled look. It's a long story. We're dating now. Claude surprises me by wrapping an arm around my shoulders and pulling me closer to him. Whoa! Everyone looks shocked except for Delora, who looks like she's trying not to laugh. As the princess's lover. Oh god. I feel it's my obligation to help her explain this whole mess. Bruh. I mean, yes, it's true, but like, maybe we could cool it. You know? I feel my face getting hotter at Claude's sudden proclamation. All their eyes are now on me, and I suddenly feel like hiding myself. Not forward at all. Only Claude would so bluntly say such a thing. The king looks more shocked than anything. Yeah, sorry, Dad. When did this happen? Honestly, like 5 minutes ago. You just missed it. Well, Your Majesty, I think we'd better start at the beginning. And then we told him the whole story, which we're not gonna rehash. Be able to tell the king everything, save for where Varg could disappear to. It's a good question. No one was sure where he had gone in all the chaos. The night's searches for him all ended in failure. A lot of explaining had to be done, not just to the king, but also to the people at the tavern. As soon as everything had calmed down, Rod and Emmeline finally went back to the palace. I apologized to them as best I could, and they all seemed willing to try again with me. And I'm willing to try again too. As for Claude, we are regularly banging. I mean, what? So you're going back? Oh my god, he's leaving? No! Are you sure you don't want to? Varg will return. You don't want to come to Brigantia with me just for a short holiday? I would love nothing more than to introduce you to my family. Emma's already trying, I know. Mother would shower you with gifts. Father would, well, tease you, probably. He makes jokes frequently. And Llama. I'm sorry, do you have a llama? What did you say, llama? He has a pet llama? My brother, Llama. How did your parents end up with names like Claude and Llama, is my question. What? Another acronym. We're Karma and Llama. That's not an acronym. That's not what that word means. Does your father do these things on purpose? Wait, is Karma like the first letters of all of his names? I forget. I think that might be the case. So never mind. Alright, I take it back. But it is still unfortunate that that is his name. Yeah, it is. Okay, see, I just remembered that after I made a big deal out of it, and now I feel stupid. My brother's real name is Lance. I was going to bring you back and introduce the two of you. And you can tell my little brother how very charming I am. Is it just my imagination, or is there a glimmer of competition in his eyes? As much as I would like to meet your family, you have your own obligations here. And you need to let your family know that you're safe and alive. But the thought of being separated from you... Claude sighs before he leans down and plants a kiss on my forehead. Aww. I'll miss you. You won't be gone that long. Love, that's not how you're supposed to respond. Aw, man, this is me and my boyfriend, actually. Alright, you're gone for like an hour, bruh. It's fine. It's like, I miss you. I'm like, it's literally a couple hours. I'm not even concerned. You're supposed to say, my sweet prince, I'll miss you too. Oh, well, good to know. I didn't know that before. Fine then, I'll miss you. Maybe. Oh, this bitch is me. Claude raises an eyebrow at me and then smiles. I'll be back for your birthday. Yeah, also, how old is he? Is this a problem? I'm not even 18 yet. I'm not legal. Have we banged? This is the question, you know? Diana was Diana all along. I love you, Diana. Oh, I love you too, darling. And then we're back to the present. It's only been a few weeks. Weeks? Oh, dude. But I am impatient. The king has been throwing grand dinners every night in preparation for my birthday. He's 19. Okay, so this is alright. This is fine. But do they all have canon ages? The boys? That's interesting. In every night in preparation for my birthday, but I can hardly concentrate on anyone else when I'm thinking of Claude. Yeah, she's 17 turning 18, which is what I mean. She's not legal yet. I told him about all the smaller birthday celebrations. I thought he'd be here for them. God, I hate when he does this. My birthday's in a few days. When will he come back? Oh my god. Subs are being gifted. And thank you so much for gifting 5 subs to people. I appreciate you so much. Oh, Devil Kitty got gifted a sub. Congrats, Devil Kitty. Yeah, I guess medieval times, maybe legality is different. Thank you so much, Aiden. Welcome. We're getting near the end of this route, but we're still going strong. We finished, and we're dating, and it's lovely. I've tried to make myself busy, mainly by continuing my sword practices with Jurian and Garland, who have both rejoined the Order of Caldera. Every time I'm around the Knights, I think of Fritz, who is super dead. I shall bring some new flowers tomorrow. If Claude would just return already. For the record, Rod is 15. Oh boy. I should not have a crush on him. Anyways, moving on. I mean me, by my standards. Okay, we can all go pay our respects together. Oh my god, hi, you're back. What's going on? What about M? Yeah, how old is she? Is she younger than Rod or older than Rod? I forget. M's actually 19? She's older than me? Oh, bruh. She should be queen then, right? Hello, Diana, my love, my sunshine, my beautiful betrothed. Are we engaged, bro? I don't think we are. Claude? I shake my head and try to gather my thoughts. First of all, you did not knock. We've had issues with this in the past. Second, we are not engaged. Oh. Prince Dusk, thank you so much for the follow. Enjoy your Blue Badger and your Blue Badger dance, and welcome to the AceFangirl. We may as well be, don't you? Imagine knocking. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Tell me later. Tell me when we get there. We may as well be, don't you think? And well, now you're an equal rude barge-ins. That's true. We have now rudely barged into rooms an equal amount of times. At the very least, knock before you come in. Still worried I would come in on you in the middle of changing? Yes, honestly. Would you have minded so terribly? Yes? It's worth saying those things to you just to see you blush. Why are you even here? I hate you. His arrival's so sudden, and I had absolutely no time to prepare. Claude sighs dramatically. You didn't want me back here? No, I mean, you did not even write to say you'd be back today. I just wasn't expecting you. I did say I'd be back for your birthday. I am a man of my word. Should I have stayed out longer? No, of course not. I grumble as Claude walks over to my bed, grinning. Oh. On the bed. Oh! He sits down on the bed next to me and wraps an arm around my waist, pulling me closer. Can you wait a few more days? I'm not yet legal. I sigh out and lean my head on his shoulder. It's a startling contrast to what it used to be. Before, if I touched him, he would flinch and turn away from me. Now he's always right next to me. Claude's whole body seems to relax when I tentatively wrap my arms around him and hug him back. I knew I'd miss you, but it really was terrible being away from you. But you enjoyed the time with your family? I did, and my brother was very frustrated that I spoke about you almost every hour of the day. That's so embarrassing. How could you have had that much to say about me? Oh, I felt that I didn't have enough time to list off all your virtues. I nudge him in the arm, but he just grins at me. A glint from Claude's pocket catches my eye, and I flush proudly when I notice the rose locket. Looking at the locket makes me think back to that night when he transformed back into a prince. Lost in thought, are we? I was just noticing the locket. You still carry it around with you. Of course I do. It has become my most valuable possession. Pulls the little locket out and pops it open. I am startled when I see the small sheet of paper with my own words in it. My message to him is still there. Claude smiles as he reads the words aloud. A normal rose would have withered, so I offered this one instead, in heartfelt thanks. I say nothing when he turns to look at me. Shut up. Oh, your cheeks are red again. Your embarrassment is adorable, darling. I am not embarrassed. Just didn't think he'd keep the words in there, that they'd ever mean so much to him. Yes, of course, you just have exceptionally rosy cheeks, He pauses as he closes the locket again and looks at it fondly. God, I love these two. I know, they are very cute. I do like them a lot. I love this locket because it's the first gift you gave me. Just holding the locket as the beast, too, is half the reason I recognized him. I jump as Claude gently taps my nose with his finger. This locket isn't going anywhere anytime soon, I can assure you. I smile as he winks at me. Anyway, allow me to pull you back into the present. Since I promise you no more secrets, let me tell you something. Oh? Claude looks away from me, his eyebrows furrowing, and I frown. I hope it's nothing serious. I'm nervous about sitting down to dinner with your father tonight. You're nervous? I start laughing without even meaning to. Boy, same. You chose to introduce yourself as my lover, like, immediately. You're laughing at my pain, princess. He pulls me closer and kisses the top of my head. Oh. but you're too flamboyant to be nervous. I'm confident, princess, not flamboyant. There's a difference. Right. Claude's expression grows more solemn. He looks at me seriously, almost sadly. And I'm still sorry about lying to you. That whole time I made myself up to be someone beautiful, someone I wasn't. I believed I was truly a good person on the inside and that I deserved good things, even though I was selfish. He's already apologized to me before, too many times. Claude, you do not have to apologize. No, that witch was right to curse me. I've always had everything handed to me on a silver platter. When I came to Angiel, I believed that if it wasn't going to help break my curse, it wasn't important. And then I met you. First, I thought I would just have to get on your good side so you could help me dispel my curse, but then I realized I was drawn to your confidence and commitment. But I could never admit that I was in love with you. I was so scared that if I transformed into a beast and you were scared of me, I would lose my chance at winning your heart. So you see, princess, I was selfish. I wanted all of you without having to give you all of me. I look down where our hands are intertwined and I grip his fingers tighter. Oh, this is so cute. I've told you enough times now that you have nothing to apologize for. But if you insist on apologizing, maybe you ought to do something to make it up to me. Those words are out of my lips before I could even think them. I stop suddenly trying to ignore the hot flush in my cheeks. Claude looks at me puzzled, and for a few moments I feel triumphant that I've caught him off guard. Then the puzzled look fades and Claude just grins at me. Oh my, so forward. Forward? I open my mouth to apologize when he suddenly grabs my hands and tugs me down to the bed. Oh, I don't know if we can show this on Twitch. The instincts Claude taught me in my sword fighting are quickly overwhelmed by my surprise, and in no time at all, he has me pinned down to the bed and is looming just above me, smiling. Oh damn! Oh, that's hot. Oh shit. I'm disappointed. Princess, you knew my weakness and you didn't even exploit it there. Your weakness? Yes. He leans closer to me and our noses almost touch. My weakness is you, Diana. Oh, too hot for Twitch. Too hot for Twitch. Feel like those hair physics aren't correct. Yeah, probably not. Oh, look at them. He leans down and our lips finally meet. I relax into the contact of my earlier tension, melting away as warmth flows through me. Oh, Keith. Pulls away and smiles at me. You see, I let my guard down in front of you. I let my guard down in front of him too. And only him. Ah, so cute! Down the entire bottle? You know it. I almost got another one. This whole time, all I've wanted to do is be able to touch him like this. What's the sippies? It is an Angry Orchard rosé. You missed it earlier. I didn't do this on stream, but I mentioned that I tried to open some wine that I got for graduation, and I couldn't do it by myself. So, it's cool. And he leans down to kiss me again. Oh, Keith. Oh, God. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Someone's knocking on my door. The sound of knocking startles us both. A muffled voice comes through the door. Princess, the king is requesting your presence down in the dining hall. He says that your friends have arrived. I have friends? Princess? Hear the doorknob begin to turn and quickly speak. Yes, I will be there in a minute. I will let him know, princess. First the curse and now this. It's as if the world is conspiring against us. He kisses me once more on the forehead before slowly sitting up and running a hand through his hair. I catch the mischievous look in his eyes as I smooth down my own ruffled hair. Oh, the people from the tavern. Yeah, I guess they are my friends. You're right. Don't worry, Diana. We'll just finish this later, after you turn 18. Wink, wink. I feel my cheeks flush. You say such uncouth things. Bob chuckles before he stands up and offers his hand. I take it and smile up at him. I love you, Diana, and now I get to say it as many times as I like. I love you too, Claude. I stand on my toes to plant a quick kiss on his lips before heading to the door. Let's go, Claude. Ah. Is that the end? Oh man, this is 69. This is nice day. Yay! Don't be mean to Mr. Broom. That's right, Mr. Broom is definitely here. Oh, thank you for the bits. And oh, look at Karma. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, this was so good. Oh man, I didn't know if any route could top Rod's route, because I did really like it, but you know, the end got a little bit complicated, you know what I mean. But this was very good. I really liked this one quite a bit. And now that I like that we are, get ready for the fall, apparently, yeah. I'm gonna try and do this, you know, more regularly. I'm still debating if I like this system, you know, or if we're just gonna, like, do something weird moving forward. If Mr. Broom wants to be there, they could be there. We have to see Mr. Broom sitting at the table. Obviously, Mr. Broom is invited, of course, I'm sure. But yeah, I am not sure what kind of system I'm gonna use moving forward, if we're gonna keep doing this poll like this, because I do feel like it kind of makes me forget what happens, but I know that people are interested in different things. So I don't know. Maybe this isn't really the time to be talking about this while we're looking at this beautiful art. Beautiful. Love it. So anyways, next time we will do, we'll do Rumpel, and you guys have told me that it's not, can we adopt him? I know. Yeah, honestly, I think this route, the ending, wasn't the end, didn't I get, like, kind of creeped out by the ending of Rod's? I feel like I did. But this ending was very good. I liked it a lot. But apparently things are gonna go down, because apparently Rumpel is not nearly as good, but we will stick with it, because I want to get to the other two boys. And we got Rose and Full Bloom, and we get to see Karma. Yay! Well, Claude, sorry. There he is! Lovely, very good ending, I agree. See, okay, here's the thing though. It did kind of remind me of my, my D&D romance, which is maybe why I like it so much. I'm sure I'll talk about it on the D&D streams eventually, but we're not there yet, because we're not to the point where they're dating. But my D&D rogue's boyfriend, a now husband, I suppose, was like I don't think it was necessarily a custom race. I think Michael based it on some race from another set of fiction, where they also couldn't love someone, otherwise they would die, because it caused them, like, physical pain. So it was very awkward when he fell in love with me, and the only reason we were able to eventually be together is because a random surge of wild magic cured his curse. Which was absolutely wild, and that was why they were able to end up being together. But that was kind of where I thought this was going. I didn't even think about him transforming into a beast for some reason. In retrospect, really should have thought about that half, but I really just thought it was gonna be like pain of being next to someone that he wanted to fall in love with. But no, I really liked that. That was very fun. So, next time we stream this, we will start Rumpel. Now, here's the question. Here's a question that I have. Is the, like, so Rumpel is, like, the last ordinary route? Ordinary? Like, because I think when here, actually, I could just check on my own, can't I? If I go back here, and I do this, yeah, see? There's only 3 options here. So I can pick Rumpel, right? How do I get to the other 2? Do I have to start over? Is there gonna be an option for that? I mean, I guess I don't need to know yet, I was just kind of curious, you know? How that was gonna come about, but you don't have to tell me if it's a spoiler or anything. Are we just gonna have to, like, restart? We have the other 2 options now? Oh, we could just skip Rumpel? Wait, should we skip him? No, there's probably, like, important plot shit. I don't know, I don't know. Do we really? How do we do that? Do we just start over? Is Rumple just actually not important? Look, we can look at the gallery. Let's look at pictures. What's Fritz? What's dreams? What is that? What is this shit? Wait, why do I not have some of these? Oh wait, yes I do. Oh, but I have some of Walt's. Oh, okay. No, stay in order. Do I have Misk? Oh, these were... Why are some of these Misk? You have to do 2 normal reads. Oh, alright. Oh, these are like the... Oh, I see. Alright, I understand what's happening here. Like, aw, this was so cute. Remember, everyone, how cute this was until it, like, kind of got creepy? Or something? Oh, like, this was cute, too. This shit was cute. I liked that shit. And then we did the kiss. Oh, that was real cute. Remember that? I remember that. It was cute. No, wait, not Fritz. But, like, I mean, I don't know if anything can compete with this. This is, like, very good. Oh, I can click on it! Oh, that was cool. I mean, yeah, the maid outfit was definitely a bonus. Oh, man, remember when he was shirtless? Everyone remember that? That was awesome. We're gonna sit on this for a while. For no reason. So yeah, this was fun. I had a good time. I hope you all had a good time. Next time we'll start Rumple. And I still have my, like, sticky note of how I am gonna divide out. We're gonna do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? That was what I said? Not the close-up? Oh, well, I guess I could do the close-up. Oh, there's, like, this... Oh, yeah, well, this one, I mean... I don't know, this one he doesn't look happy. This one he looks happy. I like this one. Cool. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you will come back tomorrow, because we are gonna do another D&D Storytime-esque stream. And for those of you who have been around in my Discord for a long time, I'm not gonna promise this. Sorry, the hiccups. There is a particularly infamous fight that my party was involved in that we may get into tomorrow, possibly, depending on how far we get. I'm not sure, because we're kind of trying to remember what other important shit happened before that, but, like, that's the next big story beat that we have. So it's possible that we might get to that fight tomorrow, depending on how well we do. So if you know the fight that I'm talking about, you know you'll want to be there for it. And if you don't, you'll want to be there for it. It's pretty excellent, and it's gonna be a lot of us piecing together how this fight went. See, it's been so much fun trying to remember things from this campaign, because all we have are his DM notes and, like, 1 player's notes. Which is not me, because I don't take notes. So yeah, we've been skipping the unimportant stuff, but yeah, we're gonna have to get into the Flame Spear stuff soon, which involves a fight with a certain vampire that goes south incredibly quickly. I think we'll get there, because I don't think super important stuff happens between... well, we have to deal with the fallout of the nightmares, which involves a wild goose chase for a bit, because I was unwilling to come forth about my nightmare. But we might get to it tomorrow, so you should come just in case. I feel like we probably will, because I feel like everything else is gonna come fast. So anyways, that's enough advertising for tomorrow. Same time tomorrow. We were supposed to do it on Tuesday, but we had a bad day of studying on Tuesday, gonna be honest. So we kind of just wanted to spend time with each other instead of doing this. But we're still doing well. We're still doing good. There's a lot. It's a lot. Same Ace time, same Ace channel. Yep, definitely. And this is super fun. So let me, hold on. I gotta get on Twitch and see who's streaming. We can raid, does anyone have raid messages? Raid messages, anybody? Let me know. Let's see, we've got Proton John, we've got Insane in the Rain, we've got Fahrenheit, we've got Junibug, we've got Purple Link, we've got Egad. I don't, if we have a a raid message, I will send us over to Junibug because she's playing Twilight Princess and I want to go give her shit. But I don't have a raid message. Let me think. We can think of a good one. Something about being legal. Or something about getting the hot man. I don't know, can anyone think of anything? I'm so bad at raid messages. I'm gonna sit here and stare at you until you come up with a raid message, no matter how shitty. Oh, beast in bed? Oh, we're absolutely raiding Noelle with that. That's absolutely happening. Hold on. Let me type it out so I can copy it. Lovely. I bet he is. You don't think he is? I bet he is. We'll find out once we turn 18. Oh my god, I can't spell though. Yeah, happy nice day. There we go. That's why we're doing this. Alright. Copy. Alright, and I will send you over to Noelle. I'll see you tomorrow. If you decide that you would like to stop by, I'd really appreciate it. We'd have a lot of fun. Ray, oh, nope, hang on. There it is. She doesn't have a capital in her name, right? I gotta double check. No. Alright. Alright. I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. Thank you for coming. Oh my god.